I sold my soul to the bottle. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes is 10 drinks.
Oh boy, it is the last party of the weekend. This is 10 Drink Minimum. I am your host, Chris Burnett. And this show is powered by Topo Chico Hard Seltzer.
Damn right.
Whoa! You came in heavy there, son. I didn't even know your mic was working.
Well, I guess it is. This is working extra happy today. Let me pull back on it a little bit.
Yeah. That's James Smiley.
My name is James Smiley. I'm here as well.
Yeah, you made it semi-close to on time.
The traffic wasn't so bad.
This was the best of since I've been here.
None of that classic Sunday but LS traffic.
Yeah. We have a couple guests in the studio.
I don't drive during the day, so any traffic is like, I'm like, why are all these cars here in my way?
Why are all these classic cars driving around? It's weird. We have a couple special guests with us. Returning to the show from Blackout Theatre, we have Stephen Armijo.
Howdy.
Let me adjust your camera real quick. There you go.
Hello.
Isn't that fancy, right?
Yeah.
So fancy.
Why was it focused on the middle cushion?
I don't know.
There's no one there.
I don't know.
Do we have ghost guests
It
today?
will move, but I don't want to turn that on because then it goes. Then
it goes crazy.
If you move your hands, it'll follow that, and
All of a sudden, we'll be looking at the ceiling.
Yeah, and then also from Blackout Theatre, we have Leonard Madrid. Is that how? Did I say that right?
Yep.
It's not Madrid.
How dare you?
It's Madrid.
Even I knew that was bad.
It's a classic Stephen Armijo joke.
Yeah.
My grandfather was from Cedios and Madrid. And so whenever we talk about that,
Some of that good,
it makes, I think, like, you get indigestion.
Yeah, my soul tries to leave my body.
Yeah.
I have some Tums.
So yeah, so Leonard actually lives where I started the show in college, Portales, New Mexico, where I didn't start in college, but I went to college there, and then I was like, floundering, and I was like, well, I'll start this show 20 years ago.
Nice.
OG podcast.
Yeah.
Instead of a college degree, podcasting. That's
Fuck
what it was
podcast. This podcasting thing, I think, is where it's at. I don't need a degree.
Actually, I'm on board with that. That's amazing.
I agree. And you also went to Eastern New Mexico University, and you said you teach there.
I'm now a professor there.
Are you a professor of theater?
Of theater, yeah.
And at the Eastern New Mexico for people who don't know, Eastern New Mexico University is one of the probably the best university in New Mexico for theater, I would say.
I would say definitely one of them.
Yeah.
I love it. I like teaching there.
Do you guys ever get any money from NPH? Because he went to school there.
He did not go there.
No, I thought he did.
No, he's hung out. He hung out with us a few times when he was in high school.
Yeah,
because he went to La Cueva.
Okay, I thought he did go to school.
No, super gracious, super nice, but he never went there.
Oh, okay.
Demi Moore went there for like a week and a half.
Oh, wow.
Then she decided to start a podcast. And then
Motherfucking Demi Moore. What the fuck? First you leave Bruce Willis for Ashton Kutcher. Now you're podcasting. No, that'd be awesome, right?
Do it.
Owen Wilson went to NIMI.
Yeah,
my wife
he
went.
did. He did. Yeah.
That's where he broke his nose.
Is it? Yeah. Interesting.
That sounds about right.
Eastern though, did Ronnie Cox go there? I think he did. He did go there.
And he's from Portales.
He's from Portales. His brother lived there. I don't know if his brother's still alive, but his brother was there when I was there.
Yeah, he's sort of a Portales staple.
Yeah.
When he was a kid.
Do you guys know who Ronnie Cox is? If you ever saw a little movie called Deliverance,
or a little TV show called Cop Rock,
or a movie called RoboCop.
Star Trek: The Next Generation. He was Captain Jellicoe.
Yeah, in RoboCop, he was the president of CEO of OCP that got shot out the window. Dick something or other. Yeah.
The references are coming at me too fast. I'm trying to. I'm like, which one?
You're picking all things that I'm like I know of or I've seen, but I'm like I couldn't name that character in that moment.
You've never seen Deliverance?
I've never seen Deliverance.
You should probably watch it with your children.
See, that's
Yeah.
that's a weird one because there's only like 8 characters total
Yeah.
in that entire thing. So like, which one?
So
which
he
one
was the guy
it?
that played the guitar.
He's
with-
not John Voight.
No, he's the one that played the guitar with the little boy. The back and forth they did the dueling banjos.
Oh, okay.
That is Ronnie Cox. He's from Eastern New Mexico University. He did not squeal like a piggy.
No.
Whatever that means if you haven't seen the movie.
And fellow Trekkies will know that he's in the original Star Trek: The Next Generation was the only other captain
Yeah?
to captain the Enterprise,
Oh, that's right.
other than Riker, if you want to get
Yeah,
weird about it.
yeah, Riker's, yeah.
Well, that was his job anyway. Hey, the captain's not here. I'm the captain.
Yeah, but there was...
And then he steps
yeah.
over the chair.
He does
Oh,
the weird
Weird,
step
right?
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I do it every once in a while just to be a jerk.
Yeah.
Because people are like, "That's what was that? Did you just Riker
We,
that chair?" I
we-
just Rikered that chair.
We did the panel for Brent Spiner
Nice.
in El Paso the year before last. And I was beside myself that I was going to get to do the panel for Data. And he hung us out to dry.
But
What do you, like he didn't show up, or he's just a bad guest?
Oh no, he showed up. No, he was a good guest.
he was good. He knew what he was doing, man.
He knew what he was doing, but he likes
He
to
knew he was doing too much.
He likes to fuck with people.
Oh.
So like of all the guests for the day, we did every panel, and they're like, well, the only one that there's like stipulations, it's Brent Spiner. He will not allow photography and video being done during the panel. So please announce that before he comes up. And I was like, okay. So Smiley's going around policing everybody, and I announce, Brent's, please do not during Mr. Spiner. Please do not film or take pictures. And he walks up right then and he goes, "What? Oh, no way! That's awful." And then sits down, and I'm like, "You motherfucker!"
He
like,
bad guys us right away. Like
yeah. Immediately, everybody's
That's
like,
conniving.
what an
everyone's like,
asshole.
"Oh, these fuckers." And I'm like,
Yeah,
"No,
oh, yeah.
really?"
And then he was kind of that way, like the whole like he was just kind of little digs at me, like, but not in a bad way. It
Sure,
was, yeah.
sure. He's just spicy.
He was spicy. There you go. That's a good word.
No, that was a good one because we're like, "Did he just what?"
Yeah.
As I'm all, "Put your camera down."
He made it just seem like I was like, nobody's filming, you little bastards. And then Bruce Byers was like, why? Why not? They just want to see me.
He set us up to be the bad guys, and
But
he did a great job.
Well, but I did kind of, it was funny, he was all spicy, but the guy before him was a YouTuber, and the YouTuber had a massive crowd.
Oh, that was insane.
And half of them left while Brent Spiner was walking in, so he kind of
It was
got
humbling.
humbled a little bit. So Blackout Theatre, how many drinks do you guys take before you black out and you do theater? Steven?
You don't drink, so
No.
I think one.
I drink a lot of Diet Dr. Pepper.
You do drink a lot of
before,
Diet Dr. Pepper.
How many Diet Dr. Peppers does it take for you to black out?
Yeah.
12 doesn't do it, so like I guess
You've
I'll
had
just-
12?
I mean, in my life, probably.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm drinking hot tea right now.
So have you never, is that like a thing? You've always been a teetotaler, Leonard? Okay.
Yeah, I just never got a taste for it. But
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I'm hip. I understand. That's like, I think that's the world, though. I mean, the world's turning towards the way you lived. Have you noticed this?
We're the oddballs now.
Yeah, the alcohol industry is collapsing.
Yeah.
I can attest to that.
Smiley's career is going into the toilet.
It was more of my day job.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, the liquor industry is not on a upturn.
It's not on an up. Yeah, it's not an upward trajectory.
Okay,
right
so
now.
for the first time
Ever.
since Prohibition got repealed, the alcohol industry is on a downturn. First time.
On the plus side, if you want some alcohol on the cheap, people are just selling their brands. Like it's insane. They're like, "Hey, you want to buy like this $300 bottle for $30?"
Wow,
Because
really?
they're like, "We just have to."
we have to get rid of it.
They have to get rid of it.
Yeah.
They have to make some sort of profit.
Weird, man.
I know. I'm waiting for all the. I'm a big bourbon and Scotch guy.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
all the like allocated bourbons that became huge, kind of like during COVID,
Oh yeah.
are now they like overproduced.
Oh, really?
So now it's kind of like the next few years. I think it'll be a bunch of things that were really hard to find are going to be easy to find.
Well, Southern Wine and Spirits just dropped like half of their entire catalog. So all those people are free agents now, but also they have a lot of things they need to get rid of right away.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
So fun time in the liquor industry.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the theater
and I'm
industry.
partially to blame.
It's
Yeah,
way to
it's
go.
Leonard's
Way to go,
fault.
Leonard. So Leonard, you're a professor at Eastern New Mexico University, but you're here to promote. You have a show.
Yeah.
Can you tell people what that is? Because Stephen tried to, but Stephen he messages like a mumbled child. You're like, okay, what the hell?
I'm a bad. My friends and family can attest that like.
I kind of got you. Should
I read
texter. What he wrote?
It's probably my fault as well. So
he did send me a very quiet synopsis.
Yeah, I want to read what he wrote though. He wrote. Santa Beva is a new work set in Bareilles about Primo's cousins. It's the third play in Leonard Madrid's Primos series and a world premiere. Sure. I kind of know what that means.
So Blackout Theatre is doing a play that has never been done before.
Oh.
So it is a world premiere. I was right about that.
You wrote it.
I wrote it, yeah. It's the world premiere, meaning that it's the first time the play has had a full production.
Got it.
And it is a play set in Bareilles, a neighborhood in Albuquerque, which
where we are
sitting right now.
Seriously, the house that it's set in is just a few blocks that way. Yeah, because
what street?
I set it on Pacific.
Oh,
even though I used to live on Iron. The whole idea is it's a comedy set in Albuquerque about three cousins. Mm-hmm. One of them starts spontaneously performing miracles.
Okay.
And finds out she's going to become a saint, and she hates it, so she's like having fights with angels and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. What made you decide to write this?
I got a commission from a theater company in southern Colorado called Creed Repertory Theater. And they asked me to write a play that sort of responded to the culture of the San Luis Valley, which is the same culture as northern New Mexico.
Right.
And so I started 3 plays and wrote 20 pages for 3 plays. One was cousins who accidentally open a gate to hell in their grandma's house. One was this one, and another was just a funeral comedy. And they picked the funeral comedy, so I wrote all 3 plays at the same time. Yeah. And all 3 plays, the Hell play got produced last summer in Aurora, Colorado. The funeral play got produced that summer, and then this one's getting produced now. So,
why cousins? Like you did a trilogy of cousins.
Yeah, it's a real thing with me that mass media or mainstream media doesn't really discuss cousins in any way,
and it's huge in like Hispanic culture.
Yeah, in most cultures that are not mainstream American culture, cousins are very important 1 or 2 generations in, and so I the only time you mention cousins in mainstream media is if they're sleeping together. Mm-hmm.
That's
and so like Tina Fey, who's one of a comic brilliant mind, almost every movie or TV show she's done, there's been a joke about somebody sleeping with their cousin.
Right.
And so I just thought that was weird. Mm-hmm. And thought that there's not enough out there that explores this really tight bond, and cousins are in many cases as important as your siblings. Right. So I said, I'll just write a series of comedies, because I really wanted comedies, because again, Chicano Latino theater doesn't really do comedy as much. It's always like racism and
heavy topics.
Yeah. So I wanted to write some comedies, and I have like 30 31st cousins, and
wow.
they're all a lot of fun. And so I decided to write just a series of plays. So I ended up writing about 7 plays about this one family tree.
Yeah.
And every one of them is 3 to 4 people from the family.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I enjoy that. That's pretty cool. And I definitely think that is, you are correct on that, because I grew up in a little bit of both worlds, like we were talking before. Mm-hmm. Like where I grew up, around Hispanic families where they would have, like I've met people where they're like, you talk to them and then they're like, oh yeah, I know them, that's my cousin. Yeah. And like you'll go to a town and like everyone they know is like a cousin. Like I have a friend who grew up in Portales, and everyone that, like, you'll bring up their name, she goes like, oh yeah, that's my cousin. You're like, wow,
she's probably my cousin.
Probably. Yeah. But it's kind of interesting because like and then in my culture, like I have cousins and I haven't seen them in years. Yeah. Couldn't tell you what they're doing.
There's a sort of leave your nest vibe that was sort of pushed in the 50s. Mm-hmm. And so people don't know their cousins. And,
right.
Other cultures have a very, like, stay with your people thing. So
yeah, I grew up in Arkansas.
And now you're here.
He's the sleep with your cousin type. Just kidding.
Yeah, no. The jokes that those are made about, that's our culture. You be at a wedding all... Yeah. Was that her first cousin or her second cousin? She's hot.
But also Smiley, it's weird. Smiley's also Native American. Is there a huge thing with cousins in the Native American culture? I believe there is.
Yeah, you will never. That's incest. You would never go.
No,
near
I know,
them.
but like, I'm not talking about having sex with them. I'm talking about like growing up, and then they're almost like siblings because you're around them all the time.
So sorry I brought it up.
No,
it's fine. It's comedy.
no, it's Navajo culture. I mean, you do have cousins, and the entire family structure is different than like whatever the popular one is right now. Like the
I don't think there's an actual popular one, but
whatever the ones you guys are using.
yeah.
Uncles is pretty fluid. That can go generationally. Cousins can also be people that you're not even related to. Just clan relations.
Gotcha.
And that's my cousin. So it's way broader.
Okay. Eva Blaylock is in the chat. Hi, boyos. Hi, Eva. We're talking about Primos because Leonard wrote a play. What is the name of the play?
It's called Santa Beva.
Santa Beva.
And Beva's the prima.
The lead, yeah. She's
Okay. And it's about Bareilles, my neighborhood, and about one of the cousins who is starting to perform miracles and is going to become a saint.
Yeah.
And has issues with such.
She doesn't want it.
Doesn't want it. Where do people? Where are you showing this play at? Where is it happening?
The campus of CNM has graciously loaned us their theater, the Cole Avenue Theater on Cole. A tiny black box theater. It'll be performing this weekend and then for the following 2 weekends.
Okay, that's near Eva's neighborhood.
That's next to me.
It's right next to Smiley.
I want to know where it's at. I can walk over.
It said CNM at the theater.
You know the bridge?
No, I said when.
Oh, when?
7 o'clock Friday, 7 o'clock Saturday, 6 o'clock Sunday. For tonight, the 6 o'clock show is a masked performance for people with immunocompromised systems. And then, and all of our shows at Blackout Theatre are Pay What You Will.
Pay What You Will.
So,
okay. Are you in the play?
I am not.
You just wrote it?
I just wrote it and sat through all the rehearsals.
Yeah. Okay. That's my question.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you just wrote it. You didn't direct it. You're not acting in it. Mm-mm. How difficult is that where you've, like, written something and then, like, people are, putting it on and you're just kind of there?
For most people, it's awful. For me, it's pretty great. I really love, I see theater as being this big puzzle that we all solve together.
Yeah.
And I really love when someone has gone through the things that I've written and found something that I didn't see.
Okay.
So I always say, like, if you can defend it with a script, I'm in.
Yeah.
And I've seen, there are times where 2 of my plays were being done at different theaters at the same time.
Oh.
And they're completely different shows. And I'm always blown away and excited that's why we do theater. That's why some of us are excited to see 3 Spider-Man movies where he gets bitten by the spider every time because we want to see how it's different.
The different interpretation, yeah.
And so that's what's always exciting to me.
Yeah. So when we talk live theater, I mean, what are some of your favorite plays that you've ever seen or you love to see put on?
You love Glenn Ross.
I do not
and,
love Glenn
you do not.
I'm trying to think of just like the most stereotypical.
You do not like that one?
No.
Interesting.
Which
is weird because that one is about Rio Rancho.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think some of the plays that I'm most excited. I'm always excited about new works, plays that have never been done before, plays by playwrights who tell the stories of their towns and their regions. But the play that I think that I've seen most recently, not most recently, but Q Staff Theater here in town did this play called Promenade that was on a bus.
Okay.
And you drove around town with headphones on.
What?
And it drove right by this house, and they had little scenes and vignettes set up in parking lots and on porches, and it was so cool. And then the bus was a character; it would tell you a story, and then there would be a point where you would just be driving past the street, and then everybody would start walking in slow motion and start walking in reverse, or everybody was wearing the same outfit. It was the coolest show.
I love that.
And so. That's not the kind of show that I would love to work on, but I loved seeing it. It's
the logistics on it must be a nightmare, but
and it was people from all over. They did it in a collaboration with another theater company from outside of the country.
Wow!
And it was the coolest show.
That sounds really awesome. What is it called?
It was called Promenade.
Interesting.
And Q Staff is just over on Broadway and Lead.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's the kind of stuff I enjoy watching.
Yeah.
I just think anything where a group of creative people get together and tell a good story.
Right.
I'm not so excited about the Dead Europeans, but that's what everybody else is excited about.
What's the Dead Europeans? Is that
Shakespeare. It's Shakespeare.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it.
It's summer, and it's like, what dead white guy can we all do our shows from?
Right.
So.
Well, it's weird, like not a play, but a movie recently. I watched Remarkably Brilliant Creatures with Sally Field.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I feel like
my wife read that book.
Flew under the radar. And one of the things you made me think of that is when he's talked about the bus. So that movie is narrated by an octopus that's in the tank, and it's fantastic in that way, because the octopus is like talking about like how intelligent he is and how ignorant all these people are around him, and it's beautiful. It's like, oh wow. And then of course Sally Field is in it, and she's wonderful. So that made me think of that, because I was just like watching that movie, and it's great to see things that are done. I'm sure it's not the first. I know it's not the first movie where like an animal has narrated, but it's quite good in that facet. And it's what is it? Edward Molina is the narrator. He's the one. He's
Alfred Molina.
Alfred Molina. Sorry,
Alfred Molina.
He's the octopus, and it's quite fantastic. But what about you? What is one of your favorite? I don't think I've ever asked you
plays.
That. Yeah.
He's definitely going to say Glengarry.
Yeah, it's Glengarry. No, you know what? I don't think I've ever
Fuck
sat
you.
through
Put the coffee down. Put the coffee down.
My favorite play, I'm going to split. There's I saw Sleep No More in New York.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Years ago, and it was the same weekend. I had a good friend, it was like an urban legend. His mom's college roommate's daughter worked for SNL.
Okay.
And so he like called me on a Tuesday and was like, "Can you get to New York this weekend?"
Oh.
And I've got tickets for SNL for us.
Which is really hard to get.
Which were very hard to get.
Yeah.
And this was Martin Luther King weekend, like in 2017 or 2018. And so Sam Rockwell was hosting. So we did that we did on Saturday night.
Wait, this has like been a thing all week. Sam Rockwell has come up so many times.
Really?
Yes. Weird, but
it's the Rockwell effect.
Go ahead.
So anyway, we saw that on Saturday night, and then Sunday night, we were like, well, what are we going to do? And I had heard about Sleep No More through Blackout, because Blackout used to do Quarantine, which was like an interactive haunted house. That. And so I was like, let's go do Sleep No More. And it was an incredible experience. I'd never seen anything like it. And just to like be in the world and walking around, and I went up to, if you've ever been to it, it's like a giant hotel, and they've like there's like a forest in there and a little city street and a ballroom, and they do Macbeth throughout. It's like a version of Macbeth throughout the night. And most of it's almost like you're watching a dance. Like you're wearing a mask, you're not talking, and you can go anywhere in the building. And if there's somewhere you can't go, someone will like stop you.
You have a masked usher.
Yeah, there's like a guy in a black mask who will like kind of like stand in the way of a door or like whatever.
This is not part of the story area.
And the world just sort of unfolds around you, and you can like follow characters or just stay in a room or whatever. But I was up in this forest, and there was like a little like cottage, and this like nurse opened the door, and she asked me to come into the cottage.
Yeah.
And she closed the door behind me, and she took off my mask, and then she made tea, and she spoon-fed me tea, and then like read my palm, and she told a story about, she was like, once there was a young boy, and his dad died and his mom died, and my parents are both passed away.
Right.
And I was like, what is happening right now? So
wow.
So that was really, I think that is probably my favorite play. And then years ago, I did an arts and medicine program in South Africa, and there was a young playwright staying in the hostel that we were at who wrote a play called Sizwe Banzi is Alive, which is sort of I think a reaction to a famous South African play called Sizwe Banzi is Dead.
Oh wow.
And that was amazing. It was just like the cool, seeing something totally outside of my like norm and world, and with the playwright, it was awesome. It was really cool.
Move that mic down some. You're covering your face.
See my face.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
So
That's pretty.
Those are my two.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So Eva says, anytime you can catch a Fiddler on the Roof play, do so.
Oh, I do love Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah. What I thought was really interesting is I have a friend who's a high school drama teacher at Portales High. Jessica.
Antonio.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Went to college with her.
so I've gone with her the last 2 years to the what do they call it? The awards here?
Oh, sure. Yeah, the Enchantment.
Enchant. Yes. Yeah. The is it Enchantment Awards?
Mm-hmm.
And the year before last, it really threw me that high school play they did Carrie the musical.
Musical.
And I tell people, and they're like, "I don't know, I've never seen the movie. Is it not fit for high school kids?" I'm like, "No, not at all."
Wait, how so?
There's murder.
The tampon scene.
I mean, I feel like that's the most high school. Like,
That seems like pretty
appropriate
normal.
Like,
It is,
we
but
should be
the-
I
not
think you
afraid
could.
of tampons.
I don't know if I
the-
could do it at my school.
the
but-
blood,
no.
the blood all over the kids,
Yeah.
or all over the, all over the stage. They poured blood all over. I don't know.
It's a
The mother.
Stephen King horror book.
Well, it's a Stephen King thing, and then that they did a number from the play, and at one point the mom runs over and she flies down on her knees and just starts doing a prayer to like God about her daughter being this like sinful like awful child, and I was like, it's a pretty fucking heavy play. And then like the very next play that they had up there was like SpongeBob the musical. I was like, okay,
Musical, yeah.
yeah.
Some high school went viral for doing Alien.
What?
Yeah.
They did a play version of the movie Alien.
I've always wanted to do that.
Well,
That'd be
actually,
great.
The dialogue is like so minimal, and like
Yeah.
these little sets past that.
It's a chamber piece.
Well, and the
Yeah.
thing that's funny about that is like, well, number one, we did the panel in El Paso for the Aliens cast,
Yeah.
and I can tell you that story in maybe the second hour, but it's kind of a funny story. But like, what I think is funny is like in the movie Rushmore, when they would do all the plays, and what was the one they did? They did was it Scarface? Not Scarface.
Was it The Godfather? What it?
Didn't he do Empire of the Sun?
Well, they did a Vietnam one,
Yeah.
and
like Deer Hunter.
I have to look this up now because they did Deer Hunter. Yeah, they did a bunch of different ones, and they were all like really adult themed plays at a high school. Let's see, plays.
Now, my problem is I never went to high school, so everything that movies have told me, I believe is true.
Yeah.
I'm like, why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah.
Is that the last thing you do?
Serpico was one of them. Heaven and Hell, a massive blood-soaked Vietnam War epic loosely based on Apocalypse Now. I thought they did a third one.
I haven't
But-
seen Rushmore in years.
Yeah, but I always thought that was really hilarious. And then the Serpico one, I think they did something with popcorn instead of using like whatever adult thing was. But I always thought the Serpico was like an awesome,
Yeah.
But Aliens, that would be pretty cool. How do you feel about like theater doing this, where they're taking like mainstream media and they're turning them into like musicals? Like there was the Spider-Man one, and then
There's a Lost Boys one.
there's
Lost
a
That's
Lost Boys.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
up for a bunch of Tonys.
I think that does go back to sort of the origins of theater as stories we know reinvented for the stage.
Correct.
I
yeah.
think that there's something interesting about seeing stories reinvented,
Right.
and on that side, I'm very much pro. There's also a movement in new works where people write adaptations of old plays. They move
Right.
something from ancient Greece
Yeah.
to
Well,
this side.
what's coming out pretty soon is
The Odyssey?
Odyssey. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there you go. I mean,
I think where we sometimes get concerned is that I think that big theater producers question the intelligence of their audience,
yeah.
and they think that audiences are not brave enough or not empathic enough to go see a story that they don't already know.
Right.
And so that's where it sort of crosses the line.
I dig that, and I love that, because like the thing that's cool to me is like when you have like a story like Jersey Boys, which started out in the theater and then went to the screen,
Yeah.
and whether people liked it or not, that's one thing. But like Rent is also that.
Yeah.
What else? What's the other? There's a lot of big ones that like have jumped from
Mamma
Yeah.
Mia.
Mamma Mia. Oh yeah, I mean, jeez.
And Hairspray was a movie
Hairspray.
that became a musical that became a movie.
Right? Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Oh, and then Mean Girls. Mean Girls
Mean
became
Girls.
was a movie, became a play, became a musical, or a musical then became a movie
Yeah.
again.
And there are stories that are just like they're meant to be musicals. They just don't know it yet. So I think there has to be room for that, and also just room for just being able to show up and enjoy yourself in a room with a bunch of people and leave, and not be like trying to unravel society once you leave. Like there's power in just enjoying yourself with other people.
Well, and it's weird to me because, like, I grew up in a very non-theater, I mean, Eastern New Mexico, really, other than, Eastern Mexico University, and I think Clovis High. I didn't go to Clovis High. I went to Grady High. We didn't have drama.
Right.
Portales does, but I mean, the amount of money they put towards, the arts like that is probably very minimal.
Not a lot.
So, like, for me, growing up, like, I remember the theater that I remember is in San Juan. They had an amphitheater up there, and they did
Billy the Kid.
They did a Billy the Kid,
Yeah.
and then I remember going over to Amarillo to see
Texas, a canyon.
And Texas was
That
pretty.
thing is nuts.
It was nuts, man. They had a lightning bolt that went down the side of the cliff.
There are horses in the play.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's called Texas the Musical.
You would love it.
Yes.
It's
Oh my
outdoor.
gosh.
Yeah.
The
Paladuro Canyon.
Yeah, beautiful. It's a beautiful landmark. But they do this show in this outdoor cap rock, and it is like
spectacle.
Yeah.
Everything you can throw at a stage.
Well, and you show up before, and part of the ticket is like there's barbecue.
Oh, so it's like a chuck wagon.
Oh, they have a whole barbecue. They have like brisket, all that stuff. Huge.
Nice.
And you show up and you eat barbecue, and then they'll go, it's time for the show, everybody, and it's like super like Texas-y, and it there's singing and dancing, and it's the story of like supposedly the story of like Texas,
yeah.
And it's
Their
phenomenal.
version.
It's a very
Is it still going?
specific perspective of the
Yeah.
history
Sure.
of Texas.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't have the we broke off from Mexico because we wanted to keep slavery. Part.
But it's that what do they call that?
It's the legend of Texas, according to Texas.
Right, like the story, the in a what is it? Tall tale.
Yeah.
It's a very tall tale kind of thing, and they kind of do tongue in cheek a little bit about that. I believe it's been a long time since I've gone,
but they are still doing it in Canyon.
No shit, that's been going on for like 50 years almost. I would say.
Again, for theatrical experiences in the region, it is enormous and full of spectacle, and they have really great performers. It's a really neat show.
What is a play that has been going on for a long time that you wish would just go away?
Oh wow,
Glengarry.
Hamlet.
Do you hate Glengarry Glen
No,
Ross?
I just like
Hey,
Hamlet.
Hamlet. Really?
Yeah.
I seriously think that Hamlet exists because of a bunch of
English teachers.
actors who want to play Hamlet so they can say they played Hamlet.
Right.
And I think they keep saying it's universal, and I was like, what's universal about a rich kid who verbally abuses his girlfriend into committing suicide and then doesn't understand why her brother doesn't like him? And it's so long.
What, that never happened to you?
Like,
Weird.
See, if it had happened to you, it would have happened exactly the same way. Again, I'm being hyperbolic, but I just sort of feel like you only want to do that because someone told you want to do that,
right?
And just like, let's put it to rest a little bit, and maybe just even read some more Shakespeare plays. I'm not even telling you to do something different.
Well, what's a Shakespeare play that you do like?
I mean, I like most of them. Like, I was in a Shakespeare company here in Albuquerque for years.
Okay.
And so that's why I think, like, being dedicated to doing new works is sort of funny because, like, but I like Shakespeare, but I feel like there's more than him out there, right?
Yeah.
And there's definitely more than Mamet out there.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Is there? No, I'm just kidding.
What about you? What about
What
you?
you do about nothing?
Other than
Play that I want. I
other than Glengarry Glen Ross.
I am also a high school theater teacher, and we
Where do you teach?
recently
Where do you
did.
teach it?
I do.
Are you allowed to
teach
say?
I teach at Pius.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
As
I'm
in
just
the
kidding.
saint.
Don't tag them in
What?
this. No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh,
No, we
Seasons of
did.
La Llorona. That's a good one.
We did a play, not this past year, but the year before, called Game of Tiaras by Don Zelitis.
Yeah.
And
Famous for doing high school plays
Yeah.
that everybody loves.
And I was sort of shocked in the original version of the script, kind of how like inappropriate some of the humor was. Not just for like Pius, but just like I was like, this is a play for high schoolers. And there's like a lot of just like jokes that I was like, what are you doing here, Donzelitis?
Well,
So
at that same awards show, there was a group that did Chicago, and I was like,
sure,
that's
yeah,
a little
that's a pretty risque show
for
yeah.
high school, right?
So
like, all right.
So yeah, I don't know. After doing that, I think we created a really fun, beautiful show, and I had a lot of fun with it. But I was like, oh, I don't need to do a Donzelitis show for a while.
What tripped me out is like how, like, if you do say Frozen, how much you have to pay to do Frozen.
Yeah.
Right?
Not even
crazy.
Not even to like pay for scenery or lighting, or just the amount of money you have to pay to say you're doing Frozen.
Any given year, I feel like my budget for rights and like kind of play expenses is like probably about maybe $3,000 to $6,000.
Wow, that's total, or that's just
that's
for the
like
rights?
total.
And that's
but
pretty
rights
low.
and very low, and rights without a doubt like
wipes out most of it.
Like usually it'll be like $1,300.
The kids will be like, do you let them choose, or do you choose?
I choose.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
We will do Macbeth in the fall.
Which you don't have to pay.
I don't have to pay rights for, so that'll be nice.
He died.
And then in the spring,
I think it's gone into comment.
yeah, I think it's in
Public domain.
Public domain.
Oh,
yeah.
there you go, yeah.
And then in the spring, we're working. We're gonna do a musical. That's the goal, because we haven't done a musical in like probably like 10 years, at least since I've been working at this.
So
school.
you could be up for the Enchantment Award.
Yeah, we could try and put our hat in the ring. So we're gonna do Putnam Spelling Bee.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
I know of this because of those awards.
Yeah.
That's
That's like a great, like, it's not high choreography. It's not like Guys and Dolls or like Hello Dolly with like a huge cast. Like, I think it's like an accessible.
What was
musical.
this? What was the 6?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Six
Six.
is really popular
Yeah,
right now.
on Broadway.
Very popular. There was like 2 different groups doing that one. 2 different groups did Putnam Spelling Bee.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think that's what's. I mean, because we're in the same theater company, I think we sort of have the same vibe about stuff we don't like. That's what's exciting about theater. Is It's
Yeah.
almost like every theater is like a restaurant, and you're not just going to go get Thai food every night. Even
Yeah.
though
Right.
Like the reason there are different theaters is we all have different tastes. So there's all this. Different ones are going to have cool stuff, and even if they're doing the same play, they're
Still
going
gonna
to
taste different.
Yeah.
Blackout's definitely a New Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, we're definitely.
Yeah. That's like our specialty.
We're a New Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
Definitely.
okay, yeah. So I what is it? So you're talking about New Mexican restaurants, man. It was interesting. I was at a pool party yesterday, and I was talking to a couple people, and they were like, "Yeah, we're pharmacists." And I was like, "Oh, really?" And they were like, "Well, we're retired." Where did you work at? They're like, Duran's.
Yeah.
The best place to eat. And I was like, okay. I think Duran's is one of the top tier ones. I definitely think that. But then then someone brought up Little Anita's, and I went, what in the ever living hell? Huh.
No.
Huh.
Well, I was asking you one time, what's your favorite tortilla in town?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I will say La Mexicana makes a really good tortilla. And like if I could get a tortilla from La Mexicana, if I could get the salsa from Sadie's
Okay.
in the same meal, I would probably be the happiest person in the world. And then maybe, man, El Modelo down the street.
Oh, yes, sir.
dang.
And that's how I think we are. I think we're El Modelo. Theater.
You know what? That's no.
like
That's
that.
I like that. Little Bobby's in the chat. Shoulder Voices Music. What up, Tin Drink? He was at the Pridezilla last weekend.
Plus me Ultima.
So it's funny to me when you meet someone who's grown up in Albuquerque, and you bring up El Modelo, and they're like, "I've never heard of that." And you're like, "Never heard of El Modelo?" And they're like, "It's shocking, right?"
Yeah, it's sort of a secret to some people.
Yes.
And it's, I mean, again, like, because you drive by and there's no seats, like you're going to eat outside or in the parking lot.
Yeah.
You think that it's not, I don't know, but it's just so good.
Yes. Especially, well, you don't know this, but when you're hungover, that is some hangover.
Is that good hangover?
Oh, yes.
You like having the green beans in your chile. You're like, finally, everything's
And
great.
it's like for like 2 people, you can eat for like $23. And then it's enough food for like another meal.
Yeah.
You know?
We had a curandero on one of the night school episodes last year, and he said that green chili was a good hangover.
It is.
Oh, I'd feel
Cure.
like red would do it more, but really, it's green.
Both are really
Okay,
good.
I'm on board.
Whatever will loosen the sinuses.
Eva says Frontier tortillas, no lard.
Frontier's good.
They are good. Like when you walk into Golden Pride, up there on
by the hospital.
no, on Central by Eubank.
that
Oh,
one?
yeah,
And they're just like throwing them in the thing. They're like, and they're
Yeah.
just pressing out the tortillas. I'm like, yeah,
Like frisbees, yeah, it's really good.
yeah.
Am I crazy? Did Eons just buy a bunch of Golden Prides?
I've never heard that.
Did they really?
What?
I had to explain to someone.
I feel like I just read this somewhere, but now I'm like, maybe
Oh.
it was a dream.
I had to explain to someone that you can buy Dion's Ranch, and they were like, "What do you mean you can buy it?" I was like, "Well, you can buy it by the bottle. Like you can buy." And they're all, "They sell it by the bottle now." I'm like, "Yeah, they sell it. Like I don't know if they sell it in the
Now?
grocery store."
Yeah.
They've been doing that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You could
And
get it
in
at
the
Dion's,
airport.
so.
You can
Yeah.
get it on your way out of town.
The green chili and the
Yeah.
regular, yeah.
Chipotle, yeah.
Best ranch I've ever had.
El Sabor. Thank you. El Sabor de Juarez is a good
Oh yes,
breakfast.
yes.
Also, I'm not sure if I'm going against protocol, but two plays by Rodolfo Anaya, Seasons of La Llorona and Bless Me Ultima.
Yeah.
I'm directing Bless Me Ultima right now at the Vortex. So
Okay.
if folks want to go see that.
When's that open?
July 10th.
You are not out of line. That's Eva. I missed those, but yeah, good call.
Yeah, as a New Mexican playwright honoring our forefathers,
Yeah.
Rudy Anaya is the guy. Denise
He's
Chavez
our
as
Shakespeare.
well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's very. I mean, hey, there's something to be said that about voices that don't get the chance that a lot of people do. A lot of people, we don't get the opportunity, and when their opportunity is finally there, and I feel like New Mexico's one of those places where we don't always get the opportunities as everyone else. But
I think what's cool, and I'm curious to hear what you think of this, Leonard, but in my time of being a theater person here in New Mexico, this current time period feels like the most New Mexican
yeah,
New Mexico theater has ever been. Like, it
Interesting.
feels like our voices are finally like at the forefront, and that people want to go see shows about their community and about their state.
I agree that it comes in waves.
Yeah.
There was a
Yeah.
time where La Compañía was here, and
Sure.
Teatro Consejo and Teatro de Comunidad that really focused on the voices of the region. But I think this is the first time where like Santa Fe Playhouse did my play. They did
Oh, wow.
a series of plays by New Mexican playwrights. The Cell Fusion Theater started doing a version of The Six that was just regional playwrights. The Duke City Rep and the Vortex are doing festivals that are just New Mexican
just the
works.
fact that you've just named how many different like companies like in this state is like unbelievable.
I don't know if it's still true, but before COVID, Albuquerque had more theater per capita than any other city in the United States.
Yeah, any other city of its size. We had like 56 theater companies.
Wow.
Yeah.
And most of us were these little scrappy ensembles like Blackout. Really something cool, like all these little companies that were like, well, this is what we want to do. And then
Yeah.
spark up a sweet theater company that did neat stuff.
Well, and like there's something to be said about making art that the problem I think a lot of people have is they're like, you're like, I'm gonna go do this thing and I'm gonna make art, and everybody goes, oh, how much money are you gonna make doing that? And you're like, I don't know, I might not make any.
Yeah.
I might lose money. Well, why would you do that? And like that's where the problem is. It's like, because my answer to that is, why wouldn't I do that? For
Yeah.
expression, for I don't know. A lot of
Not
things.
everyone knows that money's not important.
Yeah, not
Right.
everything has to be
It's a
side gig.
secret.
Right. Yeah.
That is, I feel like that's my biggest struggle as a theater teacher.
Right.
Is how many students I'll get that either their parents are like,
Yeah.
well, there's no future here,
Right.
or that the future is, oh, I'm gonna go to Hollywood or Broadway,
Yeah.
and like make a ton of money, and I'm like, that's not net. First of all, you're good, but you're not that good. And secondly, like that's not the secret. Like that's not, you don't have to go anywhere.
Right.
You can make what you want here. Like and be
point of-
successful.
The point of me going into acting was the fact that I could never age out of it. I'm like, I can do this forever.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no reason for me conceivably to ever stop doing this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool. That's what I'm doing.
I had lunch with Joe Pantaleone.
Oh.
Did he have a newsy hat on,
No.
but backwards?
No.
No.
He had a fedora hat on. And he told a
Okay.
story that I don't really necessarily know if I want to tell the whole story. But he was like, yeah, he's like, I told my mom and dad I wanted to be an actor, and they were like, oh, no, you're shooting too high.
Yeah.
You're shooting too high. Take the firefighter's exam. And I thought that was phenomenal. I was like, you shoot not like there's no money in it. You're shooting too high. Like you're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
I never heard that. He's like,
What?
yeah.
You as an actor?
The rest is maybe I'll tell it in the second hour, but the rest of the story has to do with Frank Sinatra.
Really?
Yep. It's kind of interesting, but
He said, I want to be Frank Sinatra, and then everybody was like, wait.
no, it's a good story. But I'll maybe I don't know if you guys
Go
can,
firefighter.
if you guys can goad me into
Just
it.
like Steve Buscemi.
But
Right?
Yeah, he was a firefighter.
So
and
who-
then on 9/11, he went back to
Yeah.
his old ladder
You are correct.
and like worked for
Yeah.
a few during cleanup and stuff. Yeah.
I was up in Las Vegas, New Mexico yesterday, and I
That's my-
toured.
that's where my wife's from.
I toured the
My mom's
museum
from-
of their firefighting museum there, and I actually learned what a hook and ladder is.
I've
had-
never. You know what's so funny? I've never been to that museum, and
It's
my father-in-law
fantastic.
used to be.
Yeah, it's
He was a
fantastic.
band teacher, but he also used to
So,
be a volunteer firefighter.
The
up
hook
there.
and ladder. I didn't know this. So they had a ladder that was like a big long wooden stick, and it had the rungs that came off the side of it.
Yeah.
And at the end, it had a metal hook that had serrations, and they would run up to a building, to a window, lift it, and hang it on the window, and then climb up into the window. A hook and ladder. I had no idea what that ever meant until I saw it physically. That's pretty crazy. And the fire
on Bridge Street, the
yeah.
museum right there.
Yeah, and the actual fire, like the fire house, was built on top of, what are those called? It's not a river. It's like a little
Acequia.
acequia.
Yeah.
It's built on an acequia, so they could just fill up full of water, leave, and then
So is it like a fire hook that you can climb?
yes,
Okay.
it's a large fire hook with like a ladder on it, a hook and ladder.
Okay, I get
It's
it.
legitimately a hook and ladder. So, Leonard, I have a question for you. So,
Sure.
do you act anymore, or are you just?
I do on occasion, not
What-
very often. I do a lot
what's-
of improv. Yeah.
What is a role that you would love to play?
Oh, man. Oh, whoa.
Who's the lead in Glengarry Glen?
I want to play Glenn.
He's all, "Fuck you! Coffee is for closers." I want to play Glenn. Have you guys seen Glenn? Apparently, you haven't. I'm
We
just kidding. I'm
have,
fucking with you.
yeah. It's a lot of
It's a lot.
Just a lot of white guys.
boy rage.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's only white guys.
That's all Mehmet does, and
Yeah.
he's trying to make
Yeah.
a point. Let's see.
It's in a play that hasn't been written yet.
Yeah, Rodolfo, not Rodolfo, Luis Alfaro has an adaptation of Oedipus Rex called Oedipus El Rey.
Oh,
I think that would be a fun role to play.
okay.
One of my favorite playwrights.
Did he write Electricidad?
He did.
Okay.
Which I'm directing in the spring.
It's like
It's one of my favorite
yeah,
plays.
it's a
of all
great
time.
play. It's Electra, but like set in the barrio.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, let's see, one of my favorite playwrights is Sarah Rule, and she has this play called Eurydice, which I think is one of the most beautiful plays ever written. And I'm not sure if I'd like to be in it or direct it, which is weird for me to say, but it's just such a beautiful play that I'd love to be a part of a full production of it.
interesting. Right. What about you, Stephen? Like, you don't act anymore, do you?
Yeah, he does.
I never have time. I have two little kids.
He's got a whole
All right,
life.
but-
Yeah.
But
if I
in a
dream
perfect world-
in a perfect
yeah.
world, I'd love to play Tevye in Fiddler on the Roof someday.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like I don't have musical. Like I think when my kids graduate high school
Yeah.
and Esther's like, please get out of the house, go like do something. That'll be my like season of doing all the musicals that I don't have time to do right now.
So you sing?
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's just, but like What I love, I feel like what I love about night school is night school is like a lot of it. It is a long process, but it's a lot of like micro stuff. Like, hey, we're filming this Tuesday. We're filming Saturday in 2 weeks for like 6 hours, and then we'll see each other in 2 weeks to do something else.
My invitation always thrown in the trash, apparently.
And so I like want to have time to like, I don't have time to like do a whole big process for like
I like how
learn the
you
choreography and sing and all that
I like how I
stuff.
glossed right over that.
Wait, what did you do? I'm so sorry.
I said my invitation always thrown in the trash, apparently. I always want to help with night school. They never called.
It
Oh,
doesn't
that's
get thrown
right.
into
We
the
didn't-
trash.
I
It
know.
it's such a stack. And it just
Oh.
sort of slides.
Chris, this episode was so. Well, we need to
What
talk.
is
We need to
night
talk about
school?
night school.
He's all, you could have been in it like 20 times. Easily.
I don't think we've ever had a larger episode.
Motherfucker. He's like, you totally could have been in it.
No,
Like,
we didn't have any room. We cut people.
oh, all right. Well, okay. Well, I don't want to be cut.
What is night school?
So night
What
school.
the? Hold on. Stop.
How many times
He-
has Stephen been here?
Every time he comes in here, he comes here to talk about a new episode.
Now
of
I
Night
know
School.
Smiley's never watched it.
He never even comes in. He never even listens to you.
He just stares.
He just stares at you.
Well,
I'm
this is
sorry.
great.
Is this a surprise?
No.
I'm sorry. Tell me what night school is.
I would love to tell you
No,
what night
he's going to
school
do that in
Smiley.
the second hour. We're doing that in the second hour.
Okay,
It's
fine.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Just
how many?
leave
How
me
many?
bewildered.
How many episodes have you done of this show
This is the 11th episode.
of Night School?
Yeah.
So every time you guys do Night School, you come in here and talk about Night School, and he doesn't even remember.
We've met before?
Wow.
I think I normally wear a hat.
Wow.
Wow, Smiley, I'm sad. I'm friends with you on Instagram.
He comes in with Barney. It's yeah.
I'm on Instagram?
I helped you film an episode of Night School.
You helped us film the first episode of Night
Yes.
School.
I forget I'm on Instagram. That's right. I'm sorry. I haven't checked that in.
We'll talk about Night School. We'll,
Yeah.
we'll foreshadow it. But
Yeah.
yeah. So we'll get to that.
I'd
in a
like to
second.
be Tevye or any male character in Les Miserables.
Yeah.
Those would be my dream roles.
Interesting. I feel
I
like
love
Les
Les
Mis.
Sorry,
Is,
man.
I
I'm
love
going to
the
be sick
music.
that week when you. want
That's
us to come
fine.
see
is,
me.
That's
do you
fine.
hate Les Mis?
No.
I feel like that's like
You're not a big musical person?
I do like musicals. I just think that Les Mis is
over-
too long.
Oh,
too-
it's so long.
It's long, and I feel like it's like the go-to for a lot of like musical theater people.
And it's like,
Yeah.
are you naming the play or are you naming the audience, how the audience feels by the time they leave?
Wow. See, that's how I feel about Pink Floyd.
I don't know, but I'm trying to think of like a play that I'd like to be in, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to do Bard Crawl at some point with Duke
Ooh,
City.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think you would be great in Bard Crawl.
I would have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did audition, but I'm busy. So we'll see. But maybe I'll be in Hamlet. I don't want to be Hamlet, though.
Eva Blaylock says, "Chris, come to my neighborhood association where C&M Night School is king." What does that mean? I spoke at her neighborhood association.
Really?
I did. Yeah.
On what point?
She just introduced me as a member of the community and the
Yeah.
arts, and then they asked me questions, and it was fun. It was really cool, and they asked me what I thought about the city and what I thought the city was headed, because I've been doing a podcast here
Sure.
for 19 years, 20 years.
You're the
total,
king
but
of downtown.
mayor, but
Mayor. Excuse me.
it's fine.
Mayor.
It's fine. Mayor.
You got no
Como.
kings here, man. What are you talking
No,
about?
no kings, my friend. Have you seen the bumper
As he
sticker?
sits on a
On
throne.
a throne. It's a mayor's throne.
That's the mayor's throne.
a mayor's
obviously.
That's a throne.
Do you know where this came from? It came from
We talked about this.
Dry Heat Comedy Club.
That's right.
This was their roasting throne.
I was going to
And-
say rest in peace, but they're not technically
Yeah.
dead.
No,
Right.
they're not. And
but hopefully they're in peace. Like,
here-
Yeah,
here's-
hopefully.
they gave it to me, but here's how I feel about it. It's mine until they come back, and then it's theirs.
He's a custodian.
You're caretaker.
Yeah,
You're like the
lovely
steward of
people, they're
Gondor.
Lovely.
Yeah,
people.
I'm waiting for it, and I'm all, who has come forth to gain the throne from the mayor? Yeah.
It's Sarah Kennedy, Master. She's here for the throne.
That is a name I have not heard in some time.
I believe she's here for more than the throne, my lord.
She's here for my life and soul, is it?
She wants the podcast.
Yes, she'll take the podcast. She had a podcast for a while too.
She's had
Comedy Desert.
I think she's had a couple, and that's what led to that show.
Yeah.
To the comedy club. But
Yeah.
Such a lovely person.
so
We love Sarah Kennedy.
Oh, love
Blackout.
her. So,
Always.
Yeah. So Leonard, where again can people go see this play? What's the name of the play?
It's called Santa Beva, which means
Santa
Saint Beva, and it is being produced by Blackout Theatre at C&M's Cole Avenue Theatre, The Cat, which is
near Smiley. So go by Smiley's house first.
and
Is that near your liquor store
tell them
too?
what night school is.
I don't live anywhere near the liquor
Oh,
store, but
well,
I am
well,
actually in the
Yeah,
neighborhood.
I get to talk about Night School on the second hour.
But you can also plug it though.
Oh yeah, so Night School is on Blackout Digital. So our theater company has, even though we primarily are focused on our theater and live performances, we also have quite the digital footprint. And so we have a podcast as well. We have
Boo.
YouTube
Oh.
series, and Night School's on YouTube, so you can find it. And then I think if we play our cards right, if you want to come watch a live showing of the newest episode, we're hoping to be screened at the tailgate for New Mexico United's July 4th game.
Oh wow.
So, because we worked very closely with United on this episode. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
So
So you could come watch us, and Chano, Barney, and I will be there in character to talk. I guess, like, I don't know, show you the episode.
that Barney Lopez, he does a lot.
Oh man, what talent!
No talent. See, the dog even agrees. She
Yeah.
heard the name. Hey, Smiley, what do you got going on?
My continued existence is
Okay.
just that in general. I have nothing specific.
Okay. Brody, I will be in Denver for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for the Chicago Cubs versus the Colorado Rockies. If you're a fan of the show and you live in the Denver metropolitan area, hit me up and maybe we can have a shot of Malort somewhere there. If you're stupid and like Malort.
Is there a lot of Malort in Denver?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know this. There is. We went last year. And
It's
then
all the Midwest influence.
yeah, there's a lot of Chicago people in fucking Denver. I had no idea.
Yeah.
And then June 20th at the El Rey Theater, Duke City Championship Wrestling returns. Talking about theater, really, it's pretty much the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Duke City Championship returns. Pretty excited for this one. I haven't, I had to miss the last one because we were in Houston we were in El Paso for the El Paso Comic Con. My boy Tyler Copeland is returning. The evil Tyler Copeland is returning. And then Power Slap, for the guy that was on this show, Johnny Magna.
Oh, I saw this one.
The fifth ranked heavyweight Power Slap fighter, who we had him on this show.
This is like competitive slapping.
Yeah, he came in here. He sat right where he sat. Wow. He even called one of his opponents on the phone while we're on the air, and he's like, "Hey, man, I'm going to knock you out." And the guy's like, "Oh, yeah, you think so?"
That's what we should have done.
Yeah.
We should have slapped
Called
each other.
one of our opponents.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Theater 3, Duke City.
All of our favorite people.
We're going to knock...
We killed Tricklock.
Hey, we're going to knock you out. We killed Tricklock, yeah.
Oh.
Aw.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Tricklock.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
So we're going to take a break real quick, but, go check out all the fun and cool stuff. Go to Eva Blaylock's Neighborhood Association and participate. Go see St. Beva. And, watch Night School on YouTube. And,
I'm excited to tell you about it.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about that in a
Happy
second.
Pride.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, happy
Happy
Pride.
everyone.
Which I guess I didn't miss the parade. I thought it was yesterday.
It's next Saturday. Next Saturday. You want to walk in it?
I'm caretaking right now.
all right.
Otherwise, I would.
Okay.
But maybe.
All right.
And
If I
this
can pull
heat-
my kids along in a wagon. Yeah, I know. That's...
Yeah.
Why
If I-
can't
if I
Pride
get-
be in a cooler month?
This is the coolest month because
Have
of
you-
Pride.
That's true.
I think
well,
so people-
temperate-wise.
I think so people can wear less clothing. I don't know.
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah. But,
If I could get on a float, I'd be down, but I'm not going to just be walking around in that heat.
why can't you get on a float?
I didn't try.
I know a person who has a float, so maybe you could.
Well, opportunities, all right.
Yeah. See? Never know. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. With that,
We are 10 drink minimum.
Lay down to sleep in your cozy little bed. Don't peel the sheets. It's muddy cold. Don't be afraid. On the ceiling, shadows speak, but they ain't breathing. They're deceiving you again. And I know the floor creaks even when there's no one around. Whoa, oh, under control. Did the feeling keep you down? Would you wait another day to hit the ground? Ever explore again? It will be a season of angry try. Curtain, shine spotlight on the forehead. You absorb the sweat. Tire the voices to the stigma you created, unabated in your head. And I know the floor creaks even when there's no one around. Oh, oh, oh. And I know the floor creaks even when there's no one
Hey guys, you are listening to Gold Sounds. I'm your host, Javier Romero, and this is episode number 9 with Billy Belmont, an Albuquerque fixture, singer-songwriter with the Belmont, Bellama, Edith, Black Tie, lots of awesome groups. It was great to sit and chat with him and talk about his process and his influences, and we were treated to a really cool sort of EDM style track that he and Dan had produced. So it was really fun. It was great to talk to him, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks.
I just call them out on this podcast. Oh, I didn't know we were recording.
Yeah, well, I can always edit out.
Okay.
Started.
I thought this was just like the small talk.
Oh, yeah.
Before, but no, that's weird. I think there's like some kind of like journalistic kind of cue you have to give.
Sure.
It's like, okay, so we're recording. It's like, oh, you didn't do that. This is fake news. I didn't say those things.
Sure.
I'll deny
Bass
it.
players. There's no such thing as bass players.
You know what? Fuck
what
bass,
band?
You know what? Fuck bass players
Yeah.
in general. I mean, what? I've never said that.
Aren't you playing bass as well right now?
I was. I was last year.
Yeah.
I was playing for. I guess they're now called TSP, but now there was the Pee Wees. It was Corey Warner's thing. The Warner Brothers have been around, or the Albuquerque Warner Brothers have been around for like years.
You know, I don't know them. I don't think.
Yeah,
Oddly enough.
Devin Corey. I'm sure. Well, I don't know.
Maybe I'd know him if I saw.
Well,
him.
you know what the weird thing is like Devin's been around forever, and then it's Corey who was the guy who approached me about joining the band.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm sorry, it was Devin. But then when I got to practice for the first time, Devin had already like left the band,
Oh my gosh.
and so it was just like, I'm sorry, who are you? And it's like, oh, my name's this guy. My name's Corey, and I play in this band Pee Wee's. Like, oh, and the thing is, they had sent me, because it's standard for somebody to send you music before you join the band. It's like,
Sure.
But then I would say like 50% of the time I'm just like, I don't listen to anything. I'm just gonna follow along. I'm just gonna jam that G for a while.
Yeah.
But no, so I thought they were from what I heard and from what I remember of them, it was they sent me a link of like this punk band, like this hardcore punk band. I'm like, oh shit, hell yeah, I can bass. So I brought like a fuzz pedal, like distortions, like compressors. Like I was gonna fucking rock out on the bass with these things.
Yeah.
And it was just like a alt band, alternative, folky.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like so softer edge than.
Yeah,
you're
like
expecting.
power pop almost. It was neat. And then I was like, oh shit. Then I will. Can I cuss on this show?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the. You pronounced it a way that I heard it pronounced one time in my life.
How do you pronounce it?
I thought it was LaCroix.
I think that's probably the right way. I don't know why. I like to say La Croix
Yeah,
because I'm pretentious, probably. But
it sounds about right.
yeah, it's fun.
I don't know. It could, unless there's somebody who works, or actually somebody who actually makes it, or the actual founder of LaCroix. Then no one will ever fucking know.
Yeah. Well, I saw on Twitter that Lena Dunham pronounced it La Croix, so I just took a cue from her
All right.
book. She seems like a smart gal, so.
But even then, like you would have to have like already heard it.
Sure.
Okay, and then.
Well, I mean, I just figured it's like a French word, right?
Yeah.
So that's how they say their R's, and I don't know. But I mean, there's Saint Croix, so that's an island. That's how they say it there. So who's to say? Tomato, tomato. La Croix, La Croix.
Croix.
Yeah. What do you think? What's your favorite flavor?
It's hard to say. I mean, it's sparkling water, but then the flavor itself is usually just like an afterthought.
sold my soul to the bottle. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum.
I think I have them all lit up. Let's try it. Let's talk. Nope. Nope.
Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, we're back. We're live. Am I lit up?
Actually, I don't know if you are.
Test. Yeah, I don't seem like
No.
it. Yeah, test. There we go.
We're taking over.
And on our show today is Chris Burnett.
Chris Burnett, the mayor of downtown. I didn't vote for him, but
I did.
I would have. I didn't know when there was an election.
Test.
People were like, "Yeah, is this guy the mayor?" And I was like, "I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'll go with that."
Yeah.
All right, I'm there. All right,
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. Whatever, man. Do you see that election last week? Deb Haaland, man, she stomped it.
Ooh, she trounced.
Yeah, I'm not even sure why I voted.
Yeah.
Like, that was such a landslide.
When they were like, she doesn't want to do a debate. And I'm like, yeah, it's called a waste of time, brother. I don't know.
Did you guys do the primary vote?
I did.
I
yeah.
did vote,
I
yeah.
did go. Yeah, dude. You know what? I got out of. Here's what I like.
They let you vote as an independent.
Yeah.
Oh, do you get to like pick
Yeah.
Yeah.
which primary you vote in, or for everybody?
No, you get to pick which primary.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know
Okay,
that.
I didn't
That's
know
pretty
that.
cool. I had no idea either. So,
Yeah.
what I liked is I got off work on Tuesday, and I didn't even know. Here's how stupid I feel, and I'm usually on this stuff, you know. I didn't know you could vote early on the primary. I had no clue what you could.
Sure. Yeah.
So I waited till the day of because I was like stupid about it this year, which I'm normally pretty good.
Oh no, I got that one too. Like, someone came into work with an I voted thing, and I was like, "Oh shit, what did I miss? What is this? What is this right now?" And he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's the
primary.
It's the primary."
Yeah.
I was like, "Sure."
So I hustled over there after work, and there was a line, and I like that. I don't like that there's lines, but I like that there's that many people out voting. You know.
My wife just had surgery, and so we have a 3 and some change-year-old and an 18-month-old, and so after I picked them up from daycare, we rushed over to vote, and my daughter was
Wait a minute,
like,
your kids aren't old enough to vote.
I know, but no, just kidding. But no, my daughter was like, where's the boat?
You're all my
and
two
I went,
kids.
no, we're vote. And she went, there's no boat here, and was very angry with me.
You're all. I voted. My 2-year-old.
Yeah, we all voted.
My
yeah.
dead uncle Ronnie.
I went when I realized what the day was. I went and picked up my nephew.
Yeah.
I was all, "Hey, guess what? We're going voting." I thought we were going to do laundry. Yeah, later.
Yeah, we are doing laundry.
Today's voting.
We're
day,
doing
though.
the state's laundry, my friend.
We're gonna stop on the way, all right,
Yeah.
and vote. And they're like, "Okay."
Yeah,
That's a good uncle.
If we we're back here from break. I'm Chris. I'm the host of the show 10 Drink Minimum. Once again, powered by 10 Drink Minimum Hard seltzer. That's a hard seltzer. That means it's got booze in it. We've got our good friend Stephen Armijo.
Yeah.
Armijo.
There
From
we go. That sounds a little better.
Blackout Theatre.
Howdy.
And we have Yames. Is it Yames?
I believe it's Jimmy Bear Poo Dog.
Jaime.
Is it Yames with a soft J?
It might be Papa Smilf. I got a lot of names.
Eva Blaylock says Hull or Holland. Well, I live in a Holland household, so
Definitely Holland.
yeah. Smiley, I don't know. I don't know what household he is. He could vote in either.
Smiley voted for Duke.
He doesn't want to say. Look at him.
Wait. Oh, the candidates.
Yeah. Hull.
I already did that. That's not important to me anymore.
I know, but who did you vote for? Or you don't have to answer. You could say no, Eva, none, ya.
Okay,
But she's asking.
I'm not gonna say, but I because. Okay, because of the.
I think if you're not going to say, we know.
No, it's the end. With the independence.
Smiley wrote in.
I do this every year.
Yeah.
If I think the Democratic nominee is going to be
Mm-hmm.
a shoe-in, I will. I don't have to do this year. I would switch parties and vote in the other, so I could get the best Republican that I want.
Why?
Oh.
Why? Because one of them's going to be there.
Yeah, but you want the one that you think's going to lose.
No, if one of
You
them.
want the lesser of two weevils.
There we
Yeah.
go. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it there. Like
I will say
Deb
that-
Haaland was a shoe-in,
Yeah.
so I voted in the
Yeah.
Democratic in the Republican primary because I
Yeah.
wanted the best Republican that they had.
Okay. So I will say this.
The freedom of an independent.
I'm going to admit
Sure.
this. I'm going to admit this about my voting.
Okay.
So I didn't know all the candidates. So I only voted for stuff that I knew who the candidates were, and if I didn't know who they were and I didn't know who the opponent was, I didn't vote for it because I felt like that was not a
You weren't voting in good faith if you didn't know who they
correct,
were.
yeah. And beavers are prairie dogs. So I will say this: there was one area where there was no one, and I was 100% tempted, 100% tempted to write James Smiley.
I knew it. This bastard, he knows.
If all the fans of 10 Drink Minimum banded together, we could get...
I've worked in city politics before. This is not.
This would have been hilarious. It would have been like, for state auditor, we have James Smiley, and he's all, what?
Can you give me a textbook? I'll figure it out.
I don't know. What? All right.
Can you turn it down
What?
if you're voted in?
Yeah.
I guess you can.
Yeah.
They can't, like, make you do it.
You could do a no-call, no-show.
I don't know. They're just gonna
Impeach me. Impeach me.
They're just gonna come and get me. Hey, you were hired. Show up. We're gonna get you.
That's an old Doug Stanhope joke. He was like, yeah, I'll run for president, and if I win, you're not going to impeach me. I'm going to get fired. No call, no show. I always thought that was pretty good. I like that. That's a old Doug Stanhope. But, yeah. They said Smiley or Chris. Ooh. Yeah, we should do that vote. We should, 2026 Smiley or Chris.
Smiley, when did you join the pod?
12 years ago, right?
I think, is it?
Something like that.
It's either 11 or, I think it's 11. It might be 12.
It might be. I don't know.
What?
Oh, I can find that out. What's this?
What was the meet cute? What made you go, hey?
Oh, actually, this is actually a pretty good one.
Well, I'll tell the story here in a second, but this is actually a good segue to talk to a topic I wanted to talk about while he goes and gets the dog.
Yeah.
Because the dog is, that's why everybody goes, why do you let the dog in the studio? If you think she's disruptive, because she stays outside the studio.
She'll disrupt the whole time.
You can hear her just barking the entire time. So I'll tell the meet cute then, and that'll lead into what I'm going to talk about.
Okay.
So I met Smiley and his then girlfriend at the time. We are talking about Brody, Eva. She's the producer of the show, and if she's in here, she sits quietly.
She even has her own microphone.
Yeah, here you go. Let's see. Smiley is bringing her in, and there she is. She gets her own seat at the table. I need to. If I wasn't using all the cameras, I would have put one on her. But so I met Smiley with his then girlfriend and at Blackbird, and back in the day, that's how long ago.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. And then one night we were all partying, and we ended up back at mine and Billy's house on Rosemont. And
they were a Foursquare destination.
You know what, Smiley? It has to be over 12 years because I've lived in this house since 2020, and I lived in Rosemont 7.5 years. So it's probably around. Well, I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but yeah. But so one night Smiley's there, and we were about to go start doing our show.
Sure.
At the Art Bar.
Wow.
Do you remember the Art Bar?
I do remember the Art Bar. I went to many a reptilian lounge.
Oh, yeah.
I love the idea. That space is such a cool space, and I'm so
yes.
sad that nothing seems to be able to gain a foothold there.
I think everyone that opens it up doesn't have the right. They have a different goal for what that space is meant for.
Yeah. So then we were after partying at our house one night, and I needed to get someone to be the producer.
Sure.
Because currently I'm producing the show. If you're sitting here like Steven is, you can watch me actually literally like change the cameras and direct the show like
Yeah.
one does.
You're like in the edit bay and
Yep.
live.
But I can't do that if I'm doing a live show in front of an audience.
Okay.
So I needed someone to do that, and we had a guy do it, and I did not like it. And Smiley shows up, and he seems semi-cognitive and literate on a computer. And he showed up and kind of close to on time for the show.
Great.
And with 45 minutes to spare, and I taught him how to do it with 45 minutes, and he started producing our podcast at the Art Bar.
Yeah, I was all, hey, what is it, just a few computer programs?
Yeah.
I'm sure I can figure that out.
Yeah, and then we were sponsored by Tractor Brewing at the time, so we would get the Tractor Red. We'd get pictures of it, so we would get Smiley his own picture, and then Billy and I would share one on stage.
Sure.
One day we showed up to set up, and we had an extra microphone.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a few weeks, just making sure their sound is right, and honestly, just learning how to do sound.
Sure.
Because I'd never done it before, and so they're
Sounds hard.
They're all, you're doing a good job. I'm like, oh, sweet.
And I show up, and I'm like, we're setting up, and I was like, well, we got an extra microphone. Should we give Smiley a microphone? Because I think the week before, we had tried to talk to him on the air, and he didn't have a mic.
And I'm like, basically, I might as
He
well
was-
be in a different section of the room.
Yeah. He was like our Doc Severance, and like, yeah. And so then we just started giving him a mic, and he just became a third member, and then we added a fourth here and there, and then Smiley stayed around, and then Billy finally decided to retire from the show, and then so it just has been me and Smiley. Wow. But that leads me to a segue that Smiley has no clue about. I have us, since it's the 20th anniversary of this show, I have decided we're going to do a live show, a live performance.
Fantastic.
In August. The show actually turns 20 in July, but we are going to do
It's too hot
to
celebrate in July.
Well, August is pretty hot too.
I mean, August is honestly the worst.
Yeah, August
month.
sucks. Yeah.
But we have a space.
Oh, do we?
I have locked us down a space.
It's the Art Bar. We're bringing it back.
I wish, man. That would be. You know what? That would be legendary.
That'd be cool.
But it's kind of our own Art Bar. There is a venue on 3rd and Cole. It is a art. I want to call it. So I'm going to call it an Airbnb, and that's a terrible name for it.
Okay.
So our friend Sterling, she's come. La 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 la. Our friend Sterling, to stay for weekends, right? And it is, I don't know how to, like railroad that the executives for the railroad would stay at.
They would have their secret love affairs and murder people.
It has, if you go there, it has that vibe.
Ooh,
it's like it's like a 2-story house on 3rd. It has a big black iron fence. What does she say? If you're talking about Sterling Power, awesome from C&M Ingenuity, absolutely who I'm talking about. She has this real space, and they've been doing Don't Tell there. They've done a Don't Tell comedy there. They've done a couple comedy shows there. The actual house itself, very
cool.
Like Meow Wolfish, like it's Meow Wolf itself, but it's like very art space. Like she went in and art space the hell out of the house. Curated. Like the upstairs, get open and get in. And so what we're gonna do is Smiley and I are gonna perform. I'm gonna try to get. I've already talked to one artist, so we're gonna try to have a DJ, 3 musicians, and and then us do our show. We're gonna take a lot of the stuff that's in this room that like minimum like lore, and we're gonna place it all around in that venue, and then we're gonna projecting like all the different throughout time of 10 drink minimums years, and we're just gonna have a night.
Are you gonna have like people come and say happy birthday?
Yeah,
I'd love to come say happy birthday.
Oh no, we're gonna have like bands, DJ. We're gonna invite for 100, 200 people. Like
great.
That's
Oh.
Are we back? I don't know. I don't know if we're back or not. Can someone tell us if it's weird? I need to probably reset my...
Your router.
Yeah, I probably do. It's been a while. Let's see. All right. I think we're back.
There we go.
I think we're back. Eva, can you tell us if we're back or not? Somebody can tell us if we're back or not. That's weird because that should all work right there. Anyway, we found a space. We're going to do a cool thing. I think it's going to be mid-August.
That sounds exciting.
I've got to figure out with Smiley and then Sterling, and I've already got one artist. I've got to talk to some of the DJs. I know the one I want. Let's see if I can get him some,
You need to have Barney and that one guy. Like,
if it's on
have
a
their
Friday,
beef.
I can totally get it off.
If it's what?
If it's on a Friday, I can totally get it off. We have an extra person on a Friday,
Good to
so
know.
now it
Good to
works.
know.
Oh, that's nice.
Everything
know.
looks and sounds better now.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
A little soft reset there for
All
y'all.
right. Sorry, guys. Was it sounding terrible? Like it was probably like, I don't know. Who knows? Is there something going on in the net tonight that's like huge? Let's see. But anyway, so we have a venue. We have a place. I just have to book. And the thing, too, is I've been wishy-washy on what to do.
Well, this is a big one.
And now that I have a venue, I'm like,
You're like,
okay,
I know what to do now.
now I can, yeah, it's 20 years, man. 20 years. So
And who else has done that? That's not a big...
Marin didn't even do that.
Marin didn't even do that. I thought of you when my wife and we went and saw him.
Yeah.
It was good.
Did you go see him at the Kiva?
And then
I was there. I was
he
there.
said to hang out afterwards if you wanted a picture. So we
Yeah.
did. Nobody hung out. And we just
He's
walked
a
up
really-
to him and got
he-
a picture.
Yeah,
It was great.
he's really nice.
He was really sweet.
I've talked to him.
Yeah.
I've talked to him. He's a super nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, now all of a sudden the internet's fucking smoking. Like it's kicking
Oh,
ass.
look at that. Wow.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
Weird. I don't know what the fuck just happened there, but...
Look at that upload speed.
Anyway, yeah, it's like smoking. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know what happened, but how weird. But anyway, so we're planning on that, and if someone's like excited to do something with us, PM me. Don't be a fucking weirdo.
Don't comment.
Dude, people have been weirdos lately.
Really?
Yeah. Just
I don't have.
Like how? What?
With like
sending awful shit, like nudes and stuff.
They're just all dick picking you?
Yeah, kind of. And I've had to block some people. I've never had to block people. All of a sudden, I have to block people.
Really?
Yeah, Isn't that weird, right?
Does that mean is that a sign that you've gotten like so popular now that like now you get the dearth of the internet?
Yeah. And I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't want to have to like hire an intermediary person to like deal with things, but yeah. Like I was showing my coworkers one day, and they were like, "Holy Jesus!" And
How many messages do you get?
It just depends. I mean, you know, some people just are relentless.
Yeah.
And you know, like it's funny because like you message me, and I'm like, "Oh, all right." You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's because we have a rapport.
Yeah.
And I think what a lot of people don't get is like the rapport. Let's have a rapport.
Yeah.
That way I can kind of gather your chemistry, and I can talk to you, and we can figure out if we're going to be, you know, we're going to.
If it works.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how do I not be a weirdo? Eva Blaylock is never a weirdo.
What?
She's never a weirdo.
Okay.
She says, how do I not be a weirdo? I mean, she's not a weirdo to me. Maybe to mainstream culture, she's a weirdo.
Why do you not want to be a weirdo?
I want to be a weirdo.
Right? That's
But-
like
But
when
yeah,
my
the
whole
people
day,
who
all
want
day
to get
long.
on the show.
There's good weird and bad
Yeah.
weird, Smiley.
I'm going to assume I'm good weird.
Yeah. And I
Okay.
can show you plenty of photos where you're going to be like, okay, I don't want that. So,
For someone who doesn't know you
mhm.
and you don't know them or like
Yeah.
not even same spheres.
Yeah.
What is your preferred process for them if they would like to come on to 10 drink minimum?
Well, I mean, you know, just hit me up and say hello, but like come out in public and say hello. It's called networking. It's
Sure.
a whole thing, man. There's like
Yeah.
a whole world where, you know, surprise. There's a whole. I like to do things in person.
Yeah.
And I get it. We live in a digital world, and that can't always be the case. But also, like, you know what? If you're professional, and not if we don't know each other, and you're a professional, like we had a guy on the show a couple weeks ago, Marian Carrillo, and I guess he was the one who had management, and
Really?
he hit up his management and said, "Hey, can you get me on this?" And his management company reached out to us, and I'd never dealt with anything like that. And
Sure.
I was like, "Hey, let's see how this goes," and it went well, and I like that.
It was a good show.
Good.
It was a great show. We had a great rapport. He can definitely come on anytime he wants. And I asked him. I said, "How did your management find out about us?" And he goes, "I told him." He goes, "I told him to get me on this." And I was
That's
like, "Oh,
cool.
awesome! That's great."
Yeah.
You know?
And that's your management's job. I want to be on this show. All right,
Right.
we'll work on
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
make
yeah.
it happen.
Yeah. Eva Blaylock says she loves your weirdness, Smiley.
Oh, well, thank you.
We all love his weirdness.
Smiley, I like your weirdness.
Oh,
I think that's the most endearing thing about me is I'm willing to just be weird at any point.
You're
Yeah.
just willing to be yourself, right?
I suppose.
I think yourself is weird.
Myself is very mundane.
So
I
you want
perform a lot.
You want to know about the Comic-Con, right?
Oh yeah, I saw you kicked yourself in the face.
He did.
I saw
in the
that.
forehead.
Excuse me.
It's
Okay.
been a long time.
Okay.
So,
all right.
so I have to tell you, Smiley went to Houston last year for his first Comic Palooza, right?
Yes.
So,
Congratulations.
My first time.
Okay.
It was something else.
Okay.
so let me explain to you how this went this year.
Okay.
He knows how it went. You don't have to. I don't explain to you.
Yeah.
So we get there, and Smiley disappears.
I think you need to mention the first year I was there. I was very low on the totem pole.
He was, but
Sure.
but I think he's wrong on that. Because I want to tell you how this went this year.
Okay.
So we show up, he immediately disappears. I'm at Ming's table, and all the different people come by, and they're like, that work there, and they'll roll over. They're like, "Hey, you made it! Where's Smiley?" Right away. Where's Smiley? Where is he? And I'm like, I don't know. And I have to text him like, there are people here looking for you. And then
I'm outside having a cigarette.
he's outside having
Sure,
a cigarette.
yeah.
He comes up and he's like talking to one of the high ups at the place, and it's this massive like convention center.
Yeah.
It's like three stories.
This is a big.
Fuck,
It's not
yeah.
San Diego, but it's huge,
It's
right?
the biggest one in Texas.
Okay.
It's pretty big.
And usually the second or third biggest in the U.S., right?
It's up there. Yeah. because
Depending on the year.
Nah, there's like New York, and then there's,
I feel like SDCC, then New
yeah.
York.
no.
No?
I would say SDCC and then Atlanta, which is Dragon Con.
Dragon Con's
Like
Okay.
every Comic Con you go to, everyone goes, so do you go to Dragon Con? Have you been to Dragon Con? And you're like, no. Apparently Dragon Con is like
Massive.
more popular for regular people than San Diego. Wow. San Diego's very industry.
Sure.
Dragon Con starts on like Tuesday or Wednesday and just goes till Monday. And it's like all night, all day, all night parties. There's a party on like Sunday night or Monday night where they bring everyone brings all the bottles from their parties that are unfinished, and they have an unfinished bottle party.
What the F?
It is crazy. Like you can't like as soon as it ends, people are booking their rooms for the next year.
We've got to go to Atlanta.
for Dragon Con. Yeah. But anyway, Comic Palooza is big. It's pretty big. So anyway, the lady goes, "We're smiling," and I was like, "He's outside smoking." He walks up. She's like, "You smoked in the front? Come here." She takes him to the back, and she's like, goes to the security. "This is Smiley. He can go outside and smoke out back, and you let him back in." Fuck.
I did not realize
Look at you.
I was actually being walked through like the green room area.
Yeah,
and
with all the famous people.
and given the same privileges like every all the talent. They're like,
Yeah.
Smiley can smoke outside. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
And my favorite dance show at Blackbird Vet was Smiley versus Rachel, Crab versus Praying Mantis.
Ah, yes, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Smiley, you're a made man.
So when the first year we went, they would come up to me, and they're like, "Is he really like this? Like, is he acting right now?" And I would go, "Who?" And they go, "Smiley." I go, "Oh no, that's all him." And there's like video where I was like filming him just being himself, like he's standing, like he's watching a podcast next to Dr. Doom,
As one does.
and they just were like astounded like by him, that he was just this enigma of a human of
Effortlessly
of weirdness.
weird.
Yes,
I was like,
they loved him. Yeah, they love him. Yeah,
and I wasn't even
Yeah.
trying. I'm like,
No.
oh, you want to see me actually act?
yeah.
Give me a script.
But it's one of those situations. But yeah, it was pretty cool. We got to I got to host it was really weird. We did our show there, and I thought our show was the worst thing we did there. I'll be honest. I thought it was the worst thing. I didn't even put it out. I thought it was the worst thing we did there. It was
you did it like a live show.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just off. I don't know if I was just not ready. It was weird. We did not have as much people as we had last year, but then the next day I had to moderate a panel of like podcasters, and it was called Podcasting 101. It was on the main floor,
That was a good one.
and
And you were on.
I think I fucking rocked the shit out of that. And like you see the photos where I'm in all blue and I'm pointing, and that's me. And
I think the setup was like perfect for you.
Yeah.
Because they had everyone up on the stage, and you were like pacing around and just like
and
querying them.
And I think what really was cool, and this is me like just being fucking stupid, but like I've done this so long, like you perform for so long, like you've been on stage.
Yeah.
So like when you're on stage and you're performing, and a professional photographer comes rolling up,
You don't even like.
not at all.
Yeah.
You don't kind of like modify it all a little.
Oh, I guess if it's like a photo call, like if we're doing like, oh, this show, this is the archived one, I guess you might mug it a little bit. Yeah.
So it was really funny because like I'm standing there, like all the panelists are up there on the thing, and I'm leaning on the table, and I see the photographer walk up, and they like drop their camera down, as if they're just kind of listening, and so I like lean on the thing, and I turn to them, and like I'll do it this way. I like leaning on the thing, and I like turn to them, and I like make eye contact, and I do this, and they go. and then as soon as they lift the camera up, I like turn to the side that does best, and I'm kind of like, and I haven't seen that photo, but like it was really funny. It was like this moment where you're like communicating with them, and you're like, hey, I'm about to pose for you if you want a good photo, which is terrible, but like that's what you do.
Is that terrible or is that
No,
professional?
That's professional.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
And then the Saturday night,
If I see a photographer, I will, instead of like performing this way, I'll be like, let me open up my space a little more here.
Yeah.
Let me think about how I want to.
Right. But it was funny.
I don't want a picture of my back.
Yeah.
They dropped their camera, and I turned and I leaned a certain way, and I was like, I lifted my eyebrows, like, and they were like,
He was on point. His performance for that one was on point.
Yeah.
Because he had 5 people on stage for him to just ruthlessly badger on. And he was having a good old time.
I'm like, what about you? What do you think about that?
Seriously, he was like pacing around.
I did a little. It was
so performative. It was awesome.
I did a little Jerry Springer.
I love that.
And there is video of it on YouTube. Ming Chen posted it on YouTube. You can see it. Maybe I'll link it. I'll link it on the
show notes.
The 10 drink minimum. Well, yeah, in the 10 drink minimum underground Facebook
the group.
Facebook group. And then later that night we did Ming Chen and our friend CJ from New Jersey and I did a thing where we did an hour-long podcast where we did a tournament style of all the Kevin Smith films which one was the best, you know. And
which one won?
Tusk.
Do I want to say that? Because I think it's out. I don't
I like
think it's
Tusk
posted
a lot.
yet.
No, I voted for Tusk.
Tusk did not win.
I like
did
Tusk
not.
a lot.
It did not win.
I believe Dogma won.
Oh yeah,
That makes sense.
Dogma won.
I believe Dogma won. What blew my mind, and this is for people out there, I didn't realize how many films Kevin Smith has made that lost a lot of money.
Yeah, I can't believe Ming was doing that. I'm like, why are you putting it this way?
They lost a lot of
We
money.
just kept like highlighting the bombs, like box office.
No.
Like,
but he did the factoids of every movie.
Yeah. So he's all, this much invested, this much lost. I'm like, this is like third in a row. How does this guy have a career? You should stop saying this.
Yeah, like one was like a couple $1 million that made like $66,000. I was like,
the
holy
Bruce Willis
shit.
one?
No, that actually did okay.
No, that one's like
Cop Out?
above even.
yeah.
No, I think it was like 4:30 movie, the one that he recently, which is phenomenal.
It is.
seen
That's a fun movie.
Have you seen it?
No,
So it's called 4:30 movie.
that's
And
why.
and there you
I'm
go.
part of the problem.
I've
No,
never heard of it. I
fourth-
don't think their advertisement.
Didn't he do one that you can't see?
Not that I'm aware.
Oh, there
of.
was like one that it's like it was only for like
you know what? You are
that
correct.
Was, That was
Yeah.
Dogma, right?
Nope, nope. You are incorrect on that. I have the answer to that, but I'll come to that. But the 4:30 movie is fantastic, and it came out a couple years ago. Ming is in it, and it's about it's from the 80s. It's a movie about him when he was a teenage
It's
kid.
his Fablemans.
It's yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a movie about kids that go to the matinee and they sneak into the other films, and they just love movies. And it's a teenage rom-com. It's good, but it's like it takes place in the 80s, so it's like, you know, they're talking about Ghostbusters,
Sure.
they're talking about E.T., they're talking about all these films, and then, you know, it's adult, you know, and the kids, you know, they cuss and they talk about sex and
Yeah.
and you know,
They're being kids,
yeah,
being young adults.
yeah.
I remember the 80s. Your kids were like, hey, let's get back in time for dinner.
Yeah. But it's great.
When the lights come on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
street lights.
If street lights are on, you better be home.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's great. But like, it was weird. I didn't realize how many of his movies lost money. And he just announced he's making a new one, a new Jay and Silent Bob, Star Wars. Where, you know, if you watch Clerks 3, did you see Clerks 3?
I've seen Clerks 3.
What'd you think? I liked that movie.
I saw it a long time ago.
I liked how meta it was because, you know, it was about because he had the heart attack.
That's right. And then
And in the movie,
that was very transformative for
right.
him.
Randall had the heart attack, and he's like, "I'm gonna make a movie," and he makes a Clerks movie, and they bring back all the, like when they're doing the auditions, they bring back all those people that were like in Clerks, like as like side characters. I thought that was really cool. I liked it. I thought it was really cool. But so if you're gonna make a movie, you know, make movies. If you don't make movies because you think you're gonna make money.
We don't make any money on Night School.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Well, let's talk about Night School.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to know what this is.
Yeah.
So I helped you guys make the first episode of Night School because we used my drone.
We did.
Yeah.
Which we still use, not for this one, but usually we use for the credits. We use that footage.
Wow.
There's me like mugging it.
We could probably use it again. I never used that drone, so we could probably fly it again.
Well, you know what's funny? Our next episode, I think, would be perfect for the drone and for you.
Oh, finally!
Because it's on Route 66.
My debut!
And you live right off
of
Route
it.
66.
Yeah.
I want to try and get the mayor on for that one.
I'm right here.
Well, the mayor of downtown and then the mayor of Albuquerque.
I don't know who
proper.
that is. I don't know who
You
that
want me
is.
to talk to him?
Sure.
Jim
Marty Chavez?
Jim Sweller?
Jim Villanucci.
Well, no, I used to work with him. I have no idea. I haven't talked to him in years now.
So he's a Pius alum, and so anytime Pius has like an event,
you got
he's always there. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. I worked with him on like the Asian American Federation.
Do I have to film a scene?
That was a long time ago.
Do I have to film a scene with him?
No, you don't. I'll keep you guys sequestered from each other.
All right.
We don't want mayor on mayor action.
Yeah.
I do.
Because I did dress up as him for Halloween one year.
This is true.
With the sideburns.
Did
you do Two-Face?
I had sideburns, but I had a blonde wig, and I had a mayor's, and then I had an Iron Maiden shirt on.
Oh, I love that.
And then someone was like, he doesn't rep Iron Maiden, and then a couple weeks later he posted some Iron Maiden shit.
I saw him at Target one time, and he had some metal shirt on.
Did you tell him to shave his beard? He looks like an old hipster.
I haven't seen him with the beard.
Oh, okay.
Jasper,
But he's gray in the. He's got a gray.
Did you ask him why he doesn't let homeless people sit on the sidewalk or lay on there anymore?
I haven't talked to him about that.
That was a city council thing, dude.
He had a chance to stomp it down, my friend.
Well, he didn't veto it?
No, he did not. He did nothing, and then so it went into effect.
That is some bullshit. I don't want to hassle people for sleeping on the sidewalk.
People
I've
are just
slept on
trying
the
to do their
sidewalk.
best.
That's right.
But night school.
Night school.
Yeah.
Where a lot of
Smiley,
people
you've never seen Night School.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to watch Night School.
Smiley,
now.
did you go to night school?
What is night school?
All right, so Night School is Barney's partner, spouse, Andy Schrey, and I, and Barney, we're all in Blackout. Barney is now retired from Blackout, but during COVID, I had originally, with Andy, we were going to pitch a show that was going to be like a late night sketch or comedy show.
Like Kids in the Hall?
Sure. No, it would be like downtown. Like you would like go to the Moonlight Lounge maybe once every few months, and there would be a late night sketch show. Yeah. But it would be themed around like a college course or like a night school course. So like Western Civ 101 or you know how like Community, like the episodes were like course names. And so the idea was we would pick a random course and then like have comedy associated with that for the night, and it would be like a late night thing, and you'd have drinks and like hang out. And so we had pitched this, and then COVID hits, and so we're trying to like pivot all of our projects. Unlike a lot of theater companies, Blackout, we like didn't stop during the shutdown. We just turned everything into online or digital or mail theater. So you would like get a shadow box in the mail and listen to recordings, or
that's right.
we were working on podcasts, and so we turned it into
those get-arounds.
We turned it into a web series, and it became about New Mexico. And kind of the first episode, like, I cannot stress enough how, like, we had no plan going in, and yet things just fell into place that have just become Night School. And so the first episode was about Roswell, and I played a character named Antonio Ant-Man Anthony, who loves New Mexico and wants to learn about New Mexico. And so the first episode was about the Roswell incident. We interviewed a good friend of mine, Nick Albonico, and he taught us about what happened at Roswell, and then we had sketches throughout, and then we like tried to recreate his theory about the weather balloons, and that's where Chris came, and we like let a bunch of balloons up in the air and filmed it with a drone and to see if it looks like a UFO.
Right.
And it was a blast. We had so much fun doing it.
Oh, yeah.
And we had planned to do 3 episodes that first year. So we did that one, Then we did Christmas in New Mexico, which Leonard was our expert on. And then we did land grants, which my wife was the expert on. And we've just kind of kept it going. We last year we got a grant from the Urban Enhancement Trust Fund for 2 years worth of episodes. So our 10th episode was on the Balloon Fiesta.
Wow, I can't believe you guys are already on 10.
And then we just premiered our 11th episode, Sports in New Mexico, which felt like we started filming in mid-February. And I kid you not, I think at least every other week we filmed something for it, all the way up until like 2 weeks out from its premiere, which was the end of May.
Wow.
And part of that was, so for our sports episode, we reached out to the Albuquerque Isotopes and we reached out to New Mexico United.
Yeah.
And kind of like the thesis of the episode was like a riff on Welcome to Wrexham. I don't know if you've seen that show.
Oh, yeah. I love that show.
So we were like, what if we did like a parody of Welcome to Wrexham, where Barney and I, we won the lottery and we're trying to buy United.
Oh.
And so
is Pete in it?
Pete is not in it, but we did interview Ron. So we got to interview Ron Patel.
All right.
We got to interview Daniel Bruce, Greg Hurst.
What?
It was great. Like as a fan, like it was wonderful. It was he was the best. That's the absolutely one of the best interviews of all time.
Yeah, Bruce.
And so we got to like go behind the scenes. We got to go film at practice. We got like a private tour of the Isotope Stadium with
a tour.
Josh Suchan.
No, Josh Sushan.
Sushan.
Yeah.
And he like walked us through the history of from right over here to when the stadium moved over there, and it was awesome. It was an incredible episode, but it was huge. Like Barney, so when we finished filming, Barney and Andy edit everything, and I think without a doubt we probably had close to like 18 hours worth of footage.
No shit.
So like
for how long an episode? An hour?
45 minutes, 50 minutes.
All right.
Yeah. So it was incredible. It was awesome. I think it's our Roswell episode to this day is still like that first episode was just gold. Yeah. And we've been chasing it ever since. But I really think this was one of our best, if not our second best.
Just so you know, I'm really big in the dog jury video.
Oh yeah, dog jury.
So Chris, got a couple. Yeah.
Chris Walsh helped us film our stadium tour.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun. So
I'm just letting you know. I'm just saying. I'm really big in the dog jury video.
If we're doing segues here, I just looked up what. Okay, night school is continuing education for adults.
Yes. That is what they're playing off of.
That was literally what I was asking. I have no idea this phrase. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes.
So
it's called college.
So I've been confused the entire time.
Saying, yeah.
I'm like, did you make this concept up? I actually had to look up the definition for what night school is.
The web series is called Night, but it's spelled like late night, like a talk show.
Yeah.
NITE.
Okay.
And the idea is because my character is...
It's where people that want to be a knight for King Arthur go to school.
At the round table.
The round table.
But it's all about New Mexico. Each episode's about a different New Mexican subject. So we've had everything from the Harvey Girls to like the Manhattan Project to Balloon Fiesta, food in New Mexico.
I was just working off. I had no idea what night school meant.
I see.
I didn't know it was an actual.
I thought you
thing.
meant you didn't know what they were doing.
Oh.
Yeah, no. You guys didn't get that at all. I had no idea of the concept.
Or he's playing it off.
Right over my head. And I'm like, what the? No, I
just didn't know what night school was.
Yeah, I had to look it up.
You didn't go to night school.
I didn't. What? No.
He works at night.
Yeah.
I feel like graduate school was kind of like night school for me. Because some of my classes were at like 6 o'clock. So it was kind of like
6 o'clock p.m.?
Yeah.
That is my mid-morning.
He's not kidding. He's not joking.
How late does your store stay open?
Midnight.
So, but they have to close, and so he probably gets off work by 1.
Sure.
And then he's got after work, you know.
Well, I took it. Honestly, had a great time. Took a great sleep study over at UNM.
I did that.
My natural cycle
Sure.
is 5:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m.
So did you do the sleep study during the day? Because you were like, I work like evenings.
No, I had to take time off of work.
Oh.
Oh.
I did.
So they
I
could see-
put my kids to bed and like said goodnight to my wife and then drove over to UNM to the sleep clinic.
Oh, I don't have any kids, so
And I spent the night in the little bed and they hooked me up to everything.
it's
and
weird, right? I'm supposed to sleep in this? What are you gonna try?
Oh, I was so tired. I fell asleep right away.
I did. How long was yours? I went in for 9 days.
Oh, I just did one night.
Oh,
what?
My sleep's not. You must be on a different level of bad sleep.
Oh yeah. My body naturally goes to bed at 5:30 a.m.
Okay.
and wakes up at 2:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Interesting.
When did the murder start, Smiley?
I wouldn't know. I was exhausted my entire life because I didn't know what my.
Did they give you a CPAP or a BiPAP machine? Because I have a BiPAP machine. That's how like
do?
cool I am. Yeah.
So I have a question about this. Smiley doesn't have such a thing.
You have a CPAP?
No, I don't have any.
Oh,
No,
you should get one. It's great.
Well, that's where I was going to ask. So, like, I used to snore really, really violently.
Sure.
And then I lost, like 70 pounds.
Sure.
And apparently I may a little, but not anything like barely. I barely do.
It's nothing
So-
like it used to be.
No. Ask him. Yeah, he's shared rooms
Shared a
with
lot
me.
of rooms. Yeah.
So
We've been on tour together.
Yeah,
I get it.
Right.
I get it.
So here's a question I have for you. So after the CPAP, how much more vivid are your dreams?
Oh, I have crazy dreams.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
Well, so I have a friend who recently got one
Okay.
and didn't dream, and then got one, and then now is like having just insane dreams. And they let her know it's because
You've never had REM sleep.
she's going into REM sleep, and actually her body is overcompensating. She's going deeper into REM sleep than she should.
It's like Inception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so is that a thing for you?
I already had crazy dreams, but now my dreams are definitely much longer and like
Yeah.
feel more real.
Yeah.
Like when I wake up from a crazy dream, I definitely might have like 5 minutes where I'm
Yeah.
like,
Well, that's a thing for me because, like, I'm not snoring like I
Yeah.
was, and I'm not like stopping breathing like I was, and so I was a person who didn't have dreams, and now I'm like having dreams, like,
Yeah.
and it's weird. I'm like, I'll wake up like one day. I was like dreamt I was like playing a slot machine and I won $1.4 million, and then I woke up and I was like, "Fuck, I don't have $1.4 million." Are we gonna do a shot of Malort? Is that happening?
it is.
Well, it is now.
Yeah,
We've
we've got to do it.
Is it because night school's happening, right? The new episode 11
Sports in New Mexico.
sports. Is it episode 11?
It is episode 11.
Yeah.
And so next year we're going to have episode 12 in the fall will be Route 66,
Yeah.
which we'd love to have you on.
I would
and
love
then
to
in
do
the
that.
in
It's right there.
the
It's right
spring,
Nope.
that's screwball.
Nope. There's a whole nother bottle. There you go.
In the spring we're going to look at like
Oh, they changed the label. That's right.
resistance and like kind of like New Mexico's relationship with like
Yeah.
war. So
Oh,
everything
is
from
it-
like the
is-
Pueblo revolts
is that
and
the Route
Navajo
66
Code
one?
Talkers. Yeah, they Route 66 paved in blood,
Yeah.
as we say. No, that'll be our 13th episode.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
paved in blood, Route 66.
Yeah.
Grapes of wrath, more like grapes of blood, right? Something like that. What do you think of? What do you think of all these? Like they're doing, they're doing the anniversary this year. The 100 year.
They're building a big sign by my house.
Yeah. What do you think of these things they're putting all over like downtown area? These like animals.
Oh, I saw them setting them up.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel very Route 66 to
It
me though.
doesn't
That
to me
feels a little
either.
more
Tacked on.
because we don't. I mean, I like Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah.
And it's certainly grown in popularity in Albuquerque and New Mexico, but
what's all? Yeah. What is that about?
I don't think Dia de los Muertos was even that popular in Mexico until
Right.
sort of more recent
It's
history.
it's an odd choice for me.
It's, I don't know.
Sure. Are those together though? I feel like you're connecting. That's not
Are we
like
talking about the
tied together.
Are we talking about the Marigold Parade? Because that's huge. Or
well, but they haven't
that's
had
it.
it in a while.
No, if you go but I mean, I feel like they're adding it because it's coming up.
Sure.
So,
it's coming back.
No. The Route 66
Oh,
thing's coming
yes.
up. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's summertime. People are going to start. So like So we're not the only city doing like the Route 66 thing. Like in Tulsa, they're doing it. And,
Sure.
and other cities. But like, I feel like as Albuquerque, they're like, this is our art. If you're going to come to our city, this is if you're doing the Route 66 tour. Here's the Albuquerque
tour.
It does feel like we are uniquely connected to Route 66.
We are. We're not though. I mean, because it's from Chicago to what?
To LA.
To Santa Monica Pier or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. But like, Tulsa's doing stuff and we're doing stuff. But like, we have our uniqueness to
Yes.
it. The lowrider,
The neon.
the neon. Yeah.
And even when it was like first like renamed to Central Avenue and Route 66, like it already had like a bizarre name before that. Like it wasn't like your
What was
mainstream
Central's original name?
I don't know. I don't know.
I just read an article about it.
I know Mountain was named that because it was the only road that went all the way to the mountain.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, it doesn't now, but yeah.
No, yeah, now it.
But
it definitely doesn't go to the mountain
interesting,
now.
interesting.
I
Yeah.
want to say it was like Railroad Street.
I could see that. Well, because Old Town, if I remember correctly, my night school history, the Rio Grande used to be on the other side of Old Town.
Yeah.
And then it got moved. And then when the railroad came in, I think because Old Town was still a real floodplain,
Yeah.
they built it further uphill, but that actually kind of like screwed over Old Town. And that's why downtown is kind of so far away from Old Town. And that sort of changed the dynamic of the city.
Yeah.
Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Can I? Here's the thing. Like we're talking about night school, and you're talking about some things. I think here's some weird, cool things like Albuquerque the magazine, which I'm not a huge fan of, but that's fine.
Is it still? It's still around.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But like they did a Secret Things of Albuquerque. Let's do the shot. Real
Oh
quick.
yeah, let's do the shot. Sorry,
Here-
we've been teasing you guys.
Here's to Night School, the new episode 11. Go check it out on YouTube.
Check it out.
Subscribe to the YouTube.
Yeah, please.
Subscribe
Blackout
to-
Digital.
Yeah.
And subscribe to us. Watch the episode. This is a big one. We got to we'll take the shot and then I'll tell you about this.
Yeah, all right. I feel like I just drank rainwater off of Route 66.
It's the rubber.
Rubber meets
tire.
the rubber meets the road. Go ahead.
We got this was so cool. United posted the trailer for the episode, and then showed the trailer. They had a New Mexico soccer history night on May 24th, and Barney and I got to deliver the ball.
What?
Yeah. So we went down on the field, and we were there with I think the former owner of the New Mexico Chili's.
Oh, are they done? They're not around anymore?
No, they've been gone for a
Aw.
while, I think.
I didn't know that.
And he
That
was like,
sucks.
we were like, why are you here? He's like, I used to own the Chili's. Who are you guys? And we were like, oh,
we still own shit.
Yeah, we
motherfucker.
were almost bought New United, but
we
we
gonna,
did it.
We were gonna buy the United,
Yeah.
but so we decided not to.
we decided not to.
No, that sucks. But I have a thing.
'Kay.
So there's they did a thing. I think the Albuquerque the magazine thing right now is things in New Mexico that even people growing up here don't know about. Let me tell you something about New Mexico, about downtown.
Did they say Frontier?
Probably. Let me tell you something about
I don't know if
downtown.
you noticed the largest franchise.
And you
that
might know
people
this,
about.
but I don't think a lot of people know.
Okay.
And I brought this up earlier this weekend. There is a church on 4th Street. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is it Catholic Church?
Yeah.
Immaculate Conception. Oh, the one with the 9/11 museum.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know how many people? Yeah, but how many people know about that live in Albuquerque?
I mean,
I
not.
I said YouTube, but I mean, again, I've brought this up to many people, and they're like, "You're kidding? That's not. No, that's not there." I was like, "It is."
What is it?
They have.
Is it's not is it Sangre de Cristo?
I don't know.
I hardly go. I've only ever gone to mass there a couple of times.
So there's a Catholic church. On, Is it 4th? It's a 4th Street.
It's like right
south,
like
of,
at the
south
boundary of Pareles.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
So the thing that happened, and I don't want to go through the whole story, but like they were trying to rebuild their church and they were trying to rebuild their parish, and this was like 2001, 2002, right in that area.
Yeah.
So they decided to ask New York if they could have part of the a piece of the World Trade Center.
Yeah.
And New York said, yeah, but you got 2 weeks. We're going to just start destroying everything. And you got to get here, and you got to get it back. Yeah. So a trucker donated his semi-truck and his trailer and his time, and he drove all the way to New York, and Southwest Airlines donated a ticket, and they flew the priest there to bless them. So if you go to this church on 4th Street, south of Cole, there's a
it's like just south of downtown.
Oh man, there's a vertical and horizontal girder from the World Trade Center in the church.
Yeah.
And it has its own little area where it has a whole museum, and you talk about breathtaking or take your breath away. And one of the cool things is if you go out into the parish, there's a hole in the wall where one of the girders comes out into the parish.
Yeah.
And it's honestly, there's only been a couple situations in my life where I've walked into something knowing what it was, and it hit me harder than I thought it would.
Sure.
The other one is we were one of the ones that comes to mind is my friends and I, my friend Billy and I, and we flew into Seattle to go visit our friend Josh. He came to pick us up, and we had like 3 hours to kill in Seattle before we drove up to Bellingham, Washington. And I joked, I was like, well, let's go to Bruce Lee's grave. And I joked about it. And he's like, do you really want to do that? And I said, yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. We're in Seattle. Let's go see where Bruce Lee is buried. I grew up loving Bruce Lee.
I had no idea it was in Seattle.
Yeah. And so we drive there. We Google map it, and we drive there. And I get out of the car, and as we're walking up, it hit me, oh, shit. It's not just Bruce Lee. It's Brandon Lee. And they're both there side by side, and we kind of walk up. We're like joking, and we're having fun, and then we walk up, and immediately it goes, whoa. And it's somber, and it's kind of like, whoa. Bruce Lee is here.
Yeah.
And Brandon Lee is here. And I'm like, huh. And it was that same moment, like when I was in that church. I was interviewing the guy, the priest, talking about the church.
Sure.
And I had no idea that was there. And he goes, we have a couple of the steel girders. He's like, I thought this is why you were interviewing me. We walk into the room, and I see them, and they're not modified in any way.
No.
They're just...
It's kind of like a little glass...
fucking...
chamber, right?
Yeah,
like,
but it's big. It's big. And it takes your breath away. And I feel like that's a thing that people from Albuquerque have no clue that exists here.
It was funny because I was down in Barelas for... We were doing something at
cutting fools, as you do.
As we do. No, I was down there for Blackout. I think we were doing...
You were in Barelas, blacking out.
Blacking out.
Got it.
And I knew I knew I wasn't going to be able to make it to mass the next day.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, I'll try and I'll just catch mass here. And I went there. And then afterwards, when I was leaving, I saw the room, and then I was like, oh, I vaguely remember reading about this in the journal, and went in, and exactly what you said. Like,
yeah, it's like, what the fuck? And they have a whole list of every person that perished that day. And you talk about, man.
It's beautiful. That is a hidden gem. That's a good thing that people don't know.
No.
Yeah.
It's big, man. Eva says, as a Jew, I still got mass. Sacred Heart. Interesting.
I like the Sacred Heart. Yeah. I have a Sacred Heart tattoo.
Nice.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, I mean, if you might, throw that into maybe a blackout. I don't know.
Well, we did a night school about religion
and
miracles in New Mexico. And so we We interviewed a priest friend of mine.
Yeah,
we interviewed
yeah.
a curandero. We talked to a good friend of Blackout's about sort of indigenous spirituality in New Mexico. And so we did like a sketch around the Loretto Chapel up in Santa Fe.
Yeah.
We did a fun sketch called The New Mexorcist, where someone had gone to Colorado and been possessed, and like, so we had to like throw chili on them, and Barney and I are throwing like Sadie's salsa, and that was a lot of fun. And then we did one on I don't know if you know Sister Blandina Faustina.
No.
So she was a nun from Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
Who then came, she was sent, she actually was in Trinidad, Colorado for a while, and then came down and worked in Old Town at the church in Old Town. And
famous church, yeah.
Very famous church. She knew Billy the Kid to the point where she was on a stagecoach one time. This is a very true story.
I'm sorry, wait, hold on. She knew
Billy the Kid because she worked in this. She would work. She was either a teaching person.
How elderly was this human being?
Well, this was from in the 1800s or the 17. Like, this lady's been dead for 100 years. This is an old lady. You can't be a saint. Like, it's very rare to become a saint
and still be alive.
And you can't
Sorry,
be.
I've been drinking. That's
okay.
Yeah.
And so she was in a stagecoach one time, and they got held up. And when Billy the Kid went and opened the door, she kind of was like, "Billy, what are you doing?" And he went, "Oh, I'm sorry, boys. Like, go ahead, sister," and let the stagecoach go. But she's up. She's sort of on track to become a saint here. She would be New Mexico's first saint.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you think? Here's a question. Do you think Billy the Kid died in Fort Sumner,
or became Bob Dylan?
No, or became Brushy Bill Roberts and lived in Texas?
I think Pat Garrett killed him.
Yeah,
I think he died.
Yeah.
But I think Billy the Kid. I didn't know a lot about. We did an episode on Billy the Kid, and I wish our early night school episodes were not as well researched as they could have been.
You wish you'd have done less.
I wish I had learned more about him, because I think I went into it thinking like, oh, he's just a bad guy.
Man, I know a guy that knows a lot about him.
And in hindsight, like, man, Billy the Kid really, I think was kind of a good guy. Like,
in some ways, yeah. He was,
or as good as one could be in the world that he was
in that environment. Yeah. But like the big thing for me, so I studied history when I was in college, and
did you finish?
No,
you didn't. You became a podcaster.
That's right. I became a podcaster. But like the big thing for me was, you have to go by historical accounts.
Sure.
I mean, we have no choice. We have no choice on that, and then you have to also use a little bit of science and a little bit of logic.
Sure.
And one has to think, especially in this day and age of celebrity.
Yes.
Right? They were celebrities. What is
Jesse James?
If he was dead on the street, what would be the one part of his body people would want?
His ear.
No.
Teeth, hair?
No.
His ear.
His trigger finger. And they cut his trigger finger off.
That's not the one I would have wanted.
They laid him in this... okay, but he was a gunfighter.
That makes sense.
I want his ear.
Well, that's you being a weirdo. They laid him in the street.
This is very Catholic.
They laid him in the street for 3 days.
I didn't even know this.
He was out there for 3 days, and they cut off his trigger finger because someone stole it.
Sure.
Which side was he?
He was left-handed.
He was left-handed.
Yeah. The actual picture of him with the gun is actually been transposed, so he was supposedly left-handed. And
the one where he's like,
he's all got the weird fucking hat.
Yeah.
And so they cut his trigger finger off because, of course, someone did. And he laid there in the street for 3 days. And everybody's like, well, yeah, but they loved him in Fort Sumner, so he was dead, and they covered up for him. And I'm like, here's the problem with your logic.
He wouldn't have been killed if he was loved. right?
Well, but Pat Garrett supposedly killed him, and
Sure.
they supposedly covered it up. This is the logic of the Brushy Bill Roberts thing.
Sure.
But here's where I have fault with that. We're human beings. Someone would have said.
Someone would have told.
Oh, here's what really happened.
Yeah.
And then they would have told their person. So, like, what do they say? If you committed a crime, if you murdered someone, and you've told, and someone else knows, you have to kill them.
Yeah, because it'll come out eventually.
It'll come out eventually because they'll tell. And
All I'm hearing is you're not very good at keeping secrets.
Yeah.
No,
well, but nobody
no
is.
one is. It's,
That's I get really. We were talking about 9/11. I get really like frustrated around like
You
some
don't
of the
tell
intense
tales.
9/11 conspiracies.
yeah.
Where I'm like, people would have told. There's no, like.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think so. I can keep
Oh,
a
I
secret
think
forever.
Oh, I can't keep a secret.
No,
I'm terrible at keeping
and it's
secrets.
like one of those things where like we talk about like the one that blows my mind is like the Kennedy assassination. Like, I don't know how that has been kept such a secret.
That a Secret Serviceman accidentally killed him when trying to shoot someone.
Or something like that. But like,
I believe that. All right, that's a conspiracy theory. That's
Okay.
my theory. Is
Okay.
that have you heard that theory, Smiley?
Smiley doesn't know who John F. Kennedy was.
He was a president.
I know he was a president.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Our first Catholic president.
He has a very sweet wife.
Yeah.
I loved her fashion.
Yeah.
See, now that's why he knows him because of the fashion. I
So
believe.
what-
I honestly believe that,
One of the
and
conspiracies.
I
is
love that about Smiley.
He was shot, right? That Lee Harvey Oswald did what he did. He was shot.
Lee
But
Harvey
then-
Oswald. Well, hold on. Lee Harvey Oswald, terrible fashion, right, Smiley?
Yeah.
I don't think he was going for that at all.
I don't think so either, but still terrible.
Sure.
I've seen the photos.
And then one of the Secret Servicemen
Yeah.
grabbed. He had a rifle. They were all hung over that day.
Yeah.
And one of them, while he was pulling his rifle up, accidentally pulled the trigger. And
Now, see, that sounds plausible.
that sounds plausible.
Have
to
you?
me.
Have you? Here's a question about that. Have you ever been to the location?
I've not been to.
Have you
I've
been
flown
there?
through Dallas, but I've never been down there.
Okay, it
No.
is okay. For anyone who's been there, tell me I'm wrong on this. It doesn't make any sense that they were doing that parade there at all.
It doesn't feel like just like
No.
they wanted him to get killed.
Oh yeah.
There's a polarizing
So
president.
so it's a weird thing, right? Like you go
Sure.
there and you walk up and like the building itself, the book suppository building, or whatever, they have a white square.
Depository.
Is
No,
it
repository.
repository?
I like the
Repository,
suppository
thank you.
building.
Yeah, I'm
sorry.
on the suppository building.
It's up your ass.
Dang.
Sorry, repository. They have a white square around the window.
Where Oswald
Yeah,
was.
split shot.
Yeah.
So here's what's crazy.
They have that in like that Texas shooting thing too. They're all,
Yeah.
this is where that
Oh,
guy
in
is.
Yeah.
San Antonio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you get down there, it's like in the warehouse district of Dallas, and you get down there and to explain this is weird. It's like
The road kind of.
the road curves
Yeah.
uphill, and then once it like flattens out, then it goes under an overpass. Okay, like this is where you were like, this is where you guys should line up and the president's gonna come through. Like what?
And he had already kind of been receiving threats, like
Yeah.
And the governor there was also really important.
I would have been like, this is a parade route. Like a parade seems like you would go through like a downtown area where it's straight,
yeah,
flat, not like curves around uphill and then under an overpass.
sure.
And like the moment like I walked up to it, I was like, what the fuck? Like, wait, I was like, this is where Kennedy was assassinated, like here. And they have like an X out there on the
Yeah.
road, you know. And then I was like, well, maybe it's changed. Nope. Like
It's like all the same buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like it was like routed that, like, I don't know. It's some shit. I'm trying to think of where. Okay,
I see you still have some faith in our government.
so
That's
so
where it's,
okay. Like imagine.
That's why
okay,
Smiley's an independent.
do you know where like the Wex used to be over here by like Tractor Wells Park?
Oh my god, there was a Wex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if there was like a parade for the president right there. You'd be like,
why is there a parade here?
yeah. Like what? In the
It's not on Central. It's not
Why
downtown.
would it be on
It's not
Central? That's the
downtown.
worst place for a parade.
Dude, it's better. It'd be better than what they had. I'm not kidding.
Central's
Alright.
not designed for parade. We actually made it not designed for parade.
Speaking of people
Better than what that is.
keeping secrets, did you hear about the couple in Silver City? This was like 4 or 5 years ago, the art thieves.
No.
It was a married couple. I think they were both teachers or something.
I don't like it right away.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
Humble, like staunch, like middle class life. Both passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And then, their kids doing the estate sale. They have like a local antique shop come in and like, what do you want?
Were they Nazis?
In their bedroom, they had famous artwork that had been stolen from museums in like Arizona and Texas, like 30 or 40 years ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And they were like kept in their bedroom in a way that if the bedroom door was open, it was like they were like behind the door. You wouldn't have been able to see them.
Like they knew
and
it. They looked at it.
They traveled all over the world. They like people would be like, how can they afford all these like crazy trips?
Oh.
Well, we're art thieves.
But they're art thieves. But they kept it a secret. And their kids didn't even know.
What?
Yeah, why would you tell your kids
So
that?
they're caught. And so
Well, they died. So like
They never got caught.
They never got caught.
What?
They kept
Their
the
kids
secret.
were all, what's all this?
But see, they were a couple.
So they told each other.
They told each other.
Yeah.
And they had it, but with the Billy the Kid thing, a whole
can't
town,
tell somebody outside of
There's
it.
no way a whole town kept that secret.
Sure.
There's no way a whole town. Like, if I told Smiley something, cool.
Smiley, you said you could keep a secret.
Yeah.
Forever. Originally, like when I was a teenager, I was going to school to be a minister. So
Okay.
my entire mentality is keeping other people's secrets.
Sure.
Yeah. That's true.
Smiley, what's a secret you've kept that you've never told anyone?
Oh, here we go.
Can't tell you.
I thought I'd get him that way.
Damn it.
Ugh.
Night school.
I can tell secrets about myself because those are my own.
Here's a question. Has the dog ever done that to you?
No. She's never come up to me during...
She likes you now, see?
I've come on enough shows.
She likes you now.
Hi.
Leonard has left.
You're a sweetheart.
She is a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And she's beaten down by the heat.
I
Yes,
hate this, but I have to go potty.
All right, well, I think we're going to end. I think we're going to get out of here.
Oh, okay.
So, Night School, episode 11. It's on YouTube.
It's on
Blackout Digital.
And then Blackout Theatre is our company, and if you
Yeah.
look up Blackout Theatre ABQ, we're online. Santa Beva runs 2 more weekends. Yeah. The show is already started, so you've already missed.
You've already missed today
Yeah,
with
yeah.
your mask. If you're immune compromised, you've missed today.
Yeah, but you could still wear a mask, but nobody else will be wearing masks. Well, probably not many people.
You'll be out of place.
Yeah.
It's fine though.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Be yourself. Have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and then June 20th, Duke City Championship Wrestling. The wrestling fights. Tyler Copeland returns. I'm not happy about it. Charlie 50 won the tag titles. We need to talk about I need to talk about this on the show. What a sack of shit this guy is. He attacked New Mexico Green Chili. He attacked New Mexico lowriders and women. And our women. So you need to come out and you need to boo Charlie 50.
Is he not? He's not from here.
No, he's from Lubbock. Now, Smiley and I, when we were driving through to go to to Comic Palooza, we did bash the town of Lubbock.
It's I had an aunt that lived in Lubbock,
and this is Smiley's joke. I want everyone to know this is Smiley's joke.
It's brilliant.
It's brilliant, and I posted it on Facebook, and Charlie 50 took offense to it. Why do all the buildings in Lubbock look like they used to be a First cafeteria?
Why?
That was mine.
That was the joke.
Oh, that's it.
No,
They all
you look over here. That's a residential structure. Used to be a Furs. Look over here. That's a restaurant. Used to be a Furs. Is that a bank building? That looks like it used to be a Furs.
They all look like they used to be a First cafeteria, and they're all like, "Well, at least our fucking streets are clean." Charlie 50.
Oh, Lubbock.
Oh, Lubbock.
Is the big Texan? It's an Amarillo.
Amarillo. Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, Lubbock doesn't have anything.
Thank God, Charlie 50.
I don't know what you're trying to cultivate at this moment,
What I'm trying to cultivate?
but I don't
Are you
know.
trying to grow your fandom in Lubbock, Texas?
No. We're not fans of Lubbock, Texas.
I know, it's awful.
Yeah. Smiley, do you like Lubbock, Texas?
No, it's not my favorite place.
It's a place to go through.
Is it because of Charlie 50? It is, right?
It is not. I already told my bit on that one. It looks like everything used to be.
A Furs
A
cafeteria.
Is that a bank? I don't know. Is that the police station? I don't know.
Now, we like Barbara, but Charlie 50, not so much.
Boo.
Every
Boo.
single building looks like it used to be a Furs.
No. And Charlie 50, like he looks like he's a guy that eats at
Did he
Furs.
look like he used to be a Furs?
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't have that weird fake brick, but
Yeah. I mean, he does. I mean, he might.
oh no,
My
I'm
dad-
gonna get myself in trouble.
My
here.
final thought, my dad used to... we went to Furs one time and he got horrible food poisoning.
Sounds
and then my
very steak.
family, we
Well,
were
you have
not
to
allowed
eat
to go to Furs ever again.
You have to eat around the poop.
Yeah, was the chocolate fountain or whatever. Like, yeah.
No, that's country buffet. That's
Yeah,
not even-
that's something
that's,
else.
that's a step up.
That's
Yeah.
Golden Corral.
Yeah.
That's Golden Corral. No, see, you go to Golden Corral. Golden Corral's different. Golden Corral, you go there and you're like, oh, they have a chocolate fountain, and then you see like a kid putting their hand in the chocolate fountain and like sticking it in their fucking mouth, and then you're like, well, I guess it's, and then you go, oh wait,
It's just going back.
Oh god. It's like at the Pizza Hut buffet where, they have the salad bar and you see the kids in there just.
Oh, and they lean down and sneeze.
Or they're just digging their hand in
Yeah.
the sunflower seeds and eating them.
They're in
You're like,
the thing.
I think
fucker.
COVID killed the salad bar.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, it's back.
Chris, I'm gonna have to run.
All right.
Okay, all right.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. With that,
Thank
we
you.
are
10
10 drink minimum.